Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the greatest show in town. Coming at live stream Wednesday at noon. What are we competing with, Jonathan? What are they? Daytime television? What do they even show anymore?
Soaps?
Yeah, but no one watches. No one watches network TV.
Does it even have cable anymore?
So I guess we're competing with all streaming media on the planet. Which is probably not great for us.
It's not.
But there are exactly 60 people who said it is better than the next thing I could watch on Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, Disney Plus.
They could also be looking
ESPN.
at their sandwich during their lunch break. We're better than their sandwich.
That's right. In fact, that's probably a lot of it.
To be fair, though, let's just say, hypothetically, I worked anywhere else, and I was on lunch right now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like what I would be doing on lunch, one of the things I might be doing is pull my phone out, pull YouTube up. So even at minimum, they have chosen to click and watch this compared to the rest of YouTube.
Maybe for like 20 seconds just to see if it's worth
keeping up with. If you'll do me a favor.
We're competing with the Olympics. Yeah, you're competing with the Olympics.
If you'll do me a favor, if you're one of the 20-second people, hang out 10 more seconds. Because 30 seconds is when it officially counts as a view.
Is that true?
And it goes into the algorithm. And then we eventually get to 100,000 YouTube subscribers, which then means we put a plaque on the wall, which then means we're playing Boy Crazy. Live or produced, I don't know yet, but it's going to be crazy because it's Boy Crazy.
Montana in.
I feel like we do need to look him up, you know?
We need to find Joey Montana and see what's going on. I hope it's not a sad story. Everybody, what we're doing today that you might want to stick around for the next 10, 20 seconds to get those views
30, please.
Is we're going to open a box of Warlord. I would play limited anything for the rest of my life. It's probably all that I want to do. Very selfish.
I would especially play limited Warlord for the rest of my life.
Yeah. But I think what I want to try today, if we took 6 packs each, and we took the commons and uncommons.
So sealed.
Yes.
In the parlance of our times.
Oh, I'm trying to help the new, onboard the new.
I'm with you.
So you take 6 packs each, you open them up, you shuffle together the commons and uncommons, and you redistribute them across to both players. That's effectively what's being suggested for draft. Is you take all the packs, you shuffle up the commons and uncommons in case there's the clumping thing, and then you distribute them back out and you make your new packs. So my question is, does the clumpiness of packs actually make sealed easier in that you might get like a bunch of dwarf cards, and so it's like, okay, my dwarf sealed deck is going to be better, or is having a better random distribution, whatever that means? Ask the universal, entropy tangent about that one. But if you had a more distributed random, would it be helpful?
Yeah, sometimes
for a sealed deck.
If you could have a consistent randomness.
Where is Matt? What's
as
Matt
my
up
friend
to?
Matt Phillips often has talked about.
Can you tell that story? I think there's a lot of Warlord players who would love that story and also would never have had a chance of hearing it.
Okay, so probably 12, 13 years ago, we were playing a little game called the Game of Thrones Living Card Game, Game of Thrones LCG. And our local space, we opened in 2012, and we had been open for a couple of years, and that was still our first location that we were in. And one of our most prominent communities for several years early on was Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That's how I met Matt, longtime friend at this point.
And everybody would go to his house to watch the show.
Yes, back when it was considered
before
good.
the
Yeah.
last ones.
Anyways, so one day we were at a tournament, a regional or something, and somehow the topic gets up, and Matt has come down from the mountain and is going to give all of us his secret tech, his advice. He's having I think we're actually in the middle of a tournament. He's doing really well. And he's playing with a deck that I would consider, I don't remember what the deck was, but it's sort of like, man, I feel like it's risky. How, like it could be really inconsistent. And he's like, oh, here's what you do. Secret. So after every game, you separate all your cards back out.
The different types.
Characters, locations, events, etc. And then basically you pile shuffle. So you put them in piles so that it's kind of like character, location, event, character, location, event. You do that, and then if you don't shuffle too much, at that point, you get what he referred to as consistently random assortment of cards. And I was befuddled as a man who, of all the words that I know what they mean, random is one. I've been working on my vocabulary for a long time, but random is random.
That means clumping would happen. The coin might come up 18 heads in a row.
Yes. And necessarily random would mean that enough times in a row playing a deck, it's the same with like a deck of playing cards, right? It's random when you shuffle it. Hypothetically, you flip one card off the top of a playing card deck. The first 13 cards could literally be the ace all the way to the king of diamonds.
Right.
Statistically unlikely. Mm-hmm. But if you did it enough and you ran that simulation enough times, eventually that is what would come out, right? Because that's one out of 8 gazillion possibilities with a deck of cards.
Yeah.
And then, you can insert the thing here that's all, no deck of cards has ever been the same exact thing because of how randomness works. So anyways, I reference that joke a lot on the stream because anytime randomness comes up, you obviously, if you're unaware of what the word random means, it cannot be consistent. That is,
I guess they would be antonyms in that way. Almost.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's the good bad, and the bad good, or the light dark and the dark light. There is light and there is not. There's an absence of light. There's two separate. I know it's very Western of me, Western thinking. Together they make up reality, yes. However, they cannot both exist at the same time, right? So, anywho,
yes,
that's that story.
Paradox of consistent random.
Point of that is the crew over at Kingswood posted their crowdfunding update, which included at the time we are doing their U.S. And technically Brazilian crowdfunding fulfillment of their campaign, and they posted an update because as of I think last Thursday when you posted the blog, we were at right around 50%. 50% fulfilled. Yeah. We're posting our weekly blog update. You can find the blog in the footer of the website, but that'll be tomorrow on Thursday.
Yeah, so we're gonna do it every Thursday.
And by tomorrow, I'm expecting that percentometer to be pretty high, which I'm excited about. So more on that later. But they posted an update to talk about collation, which is how we got onto randomness. And there was a lot of talk going on about this last week, which we talked about a little bit. But they've since, obviously, people are starting to get product. They've been able to actually test drafting. They've seen us play sealed on the stream. We played last week. The commons definitely were clumpy. I had a blast.
I did too.
The clumpiness didn't affect my ability to build a deck or build multiple decks out of the same pool and have fun. So we're going to play again now, except for this time, we're going to use the solution that they presented, which was actually a solution presented by someone from the community, which is we're going to open our packs. We're going to pile all of our commons together.
And uncommons.
And uncommons. I assume 2 piles. One for commons, one because we need to make sure we each end up with the right number of each of those things.
That makes sense, yep.
And then we're going to shuffle them to make sure they're random. Random, right? So we're not going to go faction 1, faction 2, faction 3, faction 4, faction 4. That's not random. That would be consistently random, according to Professor Phillips.
Yeah.
So
Jonathan looks really concerned right now.
I'm not concerned.
Okay.
That's just a random face.
Okay.
So consistently concerned.
But he looks concerned, doesn't he? You see him?
I need to...
Everything's fine.
I guess there's just so many things to say.
I just want you guys to know everything is fine.
Yeah, great.
There's no
you
problems.
have to say no that. Is it really ever true?
As you were yeah, right. As you were talking, I was taking time for the first time actually to really examine.
To listen?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not today.
Definitely not.
Not that.
No.
Not that.
We've no. Anyways, I was taking
A
time.
laughable concept.
I was taking time to read the bottom of the box, and man, there's beyond this literally being a game that came out 25 years ago, and it is. I mentioned this last week, but it is so cool to get to play a game fresh and new, and actually new content and new set that feels like we're on one of those throwback streams and we're opening a booster box from 25 years ago. But there's things on here that make it even more so feel like it's an old game. Like I didn't notice the 13 plus here last time, but specifically on the bottom of the box, it says produced by Kingswood Games LLC, and there's a phone number.
What?
There's a phone number right here.
What do we do? How do we call it?
Well,
who answers?
You want to see what happens?
Yeah, what is it?
It's 1 for the United States.
My phone's about to die, but
That'd be even better.
Okay.
405. It's on the bottom of the box.
That's the Oklahoma City number. That's Josh.
I know it is. 252-1037. Let's just see what happens.
Is it too risky to put it on speaker?
No. That's your number's on the box.
Numbers on the box.
Anybody could have done this.
Please press 1. To repeat this message, please press
You got to
2.
say who you are.
Repeat it.
To leave a message, please press 1.
Leave a message,
Repeat
okay?
this message, please leave us a message.
Can I leave a
including
message
your
real quick?
name, number, and the purpose of your
So it's just a
call.
random. It didn't even tell you it's Warlord.
As possible.
Hi, this is Zach. I opened a box last week of Warlord into the Accordlands, and the comments were really clumpy. So I'd like you to send me a new box, please. Thank you very much. You can call me at not going to say my number publicly.
Do you think that actually goes to anybody?
About to find out.
They just sent it to like it didn't even say like welcome to the Warlord hotline.
Yeah, the Warlord hotline. Anyways, it's got the number right there, which
That's
is
crazy.
It's fascinating. Licensed by Alderac. Manufactured in China by a manufacturer that you shouldn't use. MEIJIA Games Manufacturing.
Well, there it is. Now we know it.
Yeah.
Nobody's wanted to talk about who this mysterious
put it
factory
on the
is,
box.
but it's right there on the box.
Now we know who it is. If you're out there thinking about making a card game or a board game,
It depends.
Anything
they could-
involving collation.
and honestly, they could be good at stuff, or you never know. That's all I'm saying. Like
You don't- there's two sides to every
people
story.
that say to us, or that would say like, "Oh, Covenant's really bad about they did this wrong," but it's like, but the publisher had us do it this way, and they told us all the wrong information. All this.
Yep.
So we only got one side of that story.
all I know is that their version of collation seemingly isn't random. It's Matt. It's like Matt did their collation.
It has been a.
It's like, what if we put all the Nothrog in one of the packs? You
Yeah.
see. Anyways, welcome to the stream, and we're going to be playing some Warlord Sealed. Important to note, crowdfunding fulfillment is ongoing. You can still pre-order these products on our website. We don't have them listed yet, but once we clear the crowdfunding project, I assume soon we'll get a release date, which will be exciting. But we'll be putting the sleeves. People have been asking about sleeves and dice. Those will be on the website as available for pre-order
Yeah,
and
the sleeves are
purchasable.
incredible.
They're so good.
Such a surprise, actually.
Yeah. And go ahead and pop our.
This is crazy. What does this do? They've got it. Look at that.
Oh, Pop,
Did you see
I
that?
got that. I'm with you.
This is Necromancer.
So I will
Remedy.
keep saying this every time we touch Warlord on stream, but this is our alt art exclusive promo card. So this card is in the set. There's a normal version, which Jonathan will show you in a second when he pops it.
Will I?
Yeah.
Okay.
It should just be Oracle of Kavara. But this one is
yeah.
the alt art.
Yeah.
You see the C logo on there's the normal one. Also looks dope, but you flip back to the promo. It's foil. There were people asking this question too. Things have changed over time, etc. Subscriptions, pre-orders. If you pre-order set 1 of Warlord from us, you will get a copy of this promo with every booster box that you pre-order.
That's right.
End of story. So if you order 3 boxes, you will get 3, which is a play set. If you order 6, you'll get a whole case, you'll get 2 play sets of the card.
These QR codes didn't do anything. Wait, maybe this one.
You want to call that hotline back and give me a hot piece of feedback?
But this is crazy, right? Look at this. Look at that. It says, Warrior, your orders. There's like an obscured QR code, and it says, gaze into the portal, the ancestral knowledge for battle awaits you. But it doesn't read. Is that one of those?
Maybe it'll happen once the actual launch happens. That is hilarious. You are from the 90s, 100%. You grew up in the 90s at least. You're actually from the 80s.
I always learned to put your nose up to it and then slowly back away.
There's my daughter's favorite book right now is called All the Colors You Can See. And one of them, the green page, which she loves, tells you to touch everything on the page that's green with your nose.
Yeah,
And so she's
awesome.
like, it's very funny. Anyways, also on the side of the box, I'm just taking this in, right? Some dope art, but it says, try to defeat them, we dare you. Test your courage against an overlord of the Accord Lands. Find organized play details in cyberspace or contact your local game store to host an event. warlordsots.com, Saga of the Storm, /OP. I haven't been there.
I haven't either.
But let me tell you.
Have they?
When they visited a couple years ago and we filmed some interviews with them for a podcast and also the documentary we posted about them bringing the game back. The Overlord organized play system is such a huge part of the history of this game. And I'm very excited about it. And I think it is a very unique thing that's going on. So more on that later. Well, let's get into the sealed. But
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
One quick thing. Can either of you speak to this one?
AJ Foster, sorry if it's been answered, but what percentage complete are we sitting at for fulfillment? I don't know the exact
I
percentage.
don't know. Neither Zach or I work in fulfillment, believe it or not.
We need to drag Ian in here.
We get an update. Ian gives me an update every Thursday before I write the Discord and the blog
Okay.
and email. So
6 days ago we were at 50%. But it also,
we'll just have to wait for tomorrow.
the fulfillment team essentially is processing all of those in the most efficient way possible to get the orders out to people as fast as we can. And so this isn't the full picture of it, but as an example of this, if we had 100 of this exact order that is exactly the same to ship and 2 of this one, it's likely the 100 would go first because you can batch that and do it a lot faster than one order at a time. So anyways, the more difficult, more complicated, more unique orders are all at the end. And so last week, I think technically it was like only a few days in and we were at 50%, but that was partially because it was arranged in such a way to get as many out as fast as possible. And so it'll slow down a little bit, but I think the update tomorrow will be notably high percentage of orders out the door.
I do too. I hope it's over 70%.
Do you have
That's my hope.
you have that knife over there? You want to cut this?
Yeah, I'll handle the cutting. I'll handle the cutting. Do you care about the box?
That's a loaded question.
Like,
Not that
if
one.
there's a line
No, I
on
don't.
the cardboard, you don't care. Okay.
I do care about the cards inside the box.
Yeah, we don't want to cut those.
Deck Planet. I can't tell if those D6s are huge or just close to the camera. They're huge.
They are huge. Jonathan was really into
normal
this idea.
normal sized
Now
hand.
that he's left the room.
Yeah, let's
can
get
we
some
line him up
feedback.
for this?
Like, can you go top down for
This
me,
looks
John?
good.
So we replaced Jonathan with
This
John.
really does look
I
good.
know, very clear. So Jonathan last week was watching the stream back and was saying he couldn't tell how much health our warlords have left. So he wanted us to have these dice, which we use for games like Sorcery to track health, so you can easily see it the entire
Like
game.
20 health.
Yeah. So if this starts at 3, and then every time a warlord takes a wound by
I leave the room, you guys start talking about it.
no, it was a different Jonathan. If every time we lose a wound, we
The legally
take this
distinct
down.
Jonathan.
As a viewer, I'm gonna try it. Jonathan asked me to do it. I will try it.
That's typically how this works.
Yeah, but I'm curious if everyone out there finds that useful, helpful, valuable, or not. Because the warlord, we use these dragon tier tokens from the 90s to put wounds on. Most characters only have 1 wound, so if they take damage, they go away. Warlords typically have 3, and so you put these on as your warlord goes, which seems pretty clear to me. Just taking a peek at the game and seeing the game state, but curious how everyone else out there feels about
Well,
it.
my thing is, in Warlord, you don't have a kind of amorphous score that you're keeping track of via, health. Your Warlord is a character, then if that character dies, you lose the game. That's the whole game. So you should track health on the Warlord, because when they die, they're dead.
Yeah, I will also do that.
Yeah.
But it's also not a health that changes a lot.
Yeah.
And usually when it changes, it starts changing a
They do.
lot very rapidly.
Okay, I shuffled
I
these packs
appreciate
up.
you randomizing the packs.
I just think
for
that's
us,
important
yeah.
too. You never know. I do that with every game I play.
Now,
Sorcery
did you do it where it's like this art, that art, this art,
No.
that art?
No, I
so
didn't.
it was consistently random?
But it looks like that did kind of work out that way, didn't it?
Which of these packs is your favorite? Because I obviously have mine. You'll be able to tell which one's mine.
The favorite art?
Yeah, of the 3 packs.
I think I like this old school. I'm a sucker for Rangers.
That was my Warlord last week.
nice.
Which one do you think's my favorite?
Probably this creepy thing reading the book.
You got it. Yeah.
There's a darkness there.
Tales old as time. It's just because I'm so bright in real life. Mm-hmm. You can tell from my clothes.
How about some packs?
All right, we're diving in. And once we get going, if you're new, we'll give a basic breakdown of the rules. It's a very simple game, and it's super fun.
Okay, so now it should be that the first 13 cards are your commons and uncommons. So you got 10 up front, right? They're your commons.
So I'm just going to make a stack of commons, and I'm going to make a stack of uncommons, and then I'm going to look at these cards because these are. And the back card is the token. The back card.
Yeah, I pulled that one already.
Larius Regalia. That looks important.
Sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
Skyborn Initiate Foil.
Larius Regalia.
Did you get a? Oh, you got a. So I found this out in the last. There's a foil slot that is either foil or full art. So like you didn't get a foil in your pack because you got this.
Okay, I got the extended.
Kind of extended looking at.
Anakiona. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if we were doing this, we could just deal them out like this, 3 face down. If people, I mean, I'm sure people get really excited about it. Hey, Epic Donnybrook, that's like a epic thing. Wait, isn't the? Wait, I just crushed it. I got an extended art legendary and then a normal legendary.
That is a good pack.
Yeah, extended art Sklot. Twice per turn,
He's a
destroy
warlord,
card
that's
item,
cool.
perform a range strike. After the strike, each character that was adjacent must see with a reflex different. That's unbelievable. Wow. Oh my god. Okay.
Who is that again?
Sklot the Cruel. Goblin Assassin. So I'm incentivized to play that deck.
He's an Nothrog man.
Wow. Yeah, do you want to talk about the organized play system for Warlord a bit?
Yeah, I think that's a perfect thing to. Whoa.
It's awesome.
Dude, check out this Memoriam. Memoriam? I don't know how to say that word.
Memoriam.
Memoriam?
Memoriam is kind of fine.
So basically, the Overlord system works like this, right? In a lot of these indie card game communities, someone, which we were these people when we were children, is responsible for scheduling, making sure the prize kits are in at the store, hosting the events, judging, that kind of stuff. And they often don't get to play in the tournament. So
You know the people, you know.
yeah. So there is an Overlord deck that gets sent to community organizers and stores and whatnot. And this is the old system. They haven't announced exactly how it's going to work in the new World Order, but this is how it used to work. So then you play the local tournament, and then essentially the winner of the local tournament, after round 3 or 4 or whatever, gets the opportunity to play against the person that was running the event, who gets to play the Overlord deck. And the Overlord deck is definitely like tuned. You know what I mean? It's like good, and they have like kind of some unfair cards, and you don't even at first necessarily know what's in it until someone locally gets to week 1, right? Let's say Steven wins, and I was running the event. He gets to play against me. And maybe people don't even know what it is, and everyone wants to stick around and watch because it's like they want to see my deck. Because next week, if John wins the tournament, he gets a chance to play against the same deck. And if you beat me playing the Overlord, you actually get a copy of the Overlord that's signed by me, the person that's playing the Overlord. So then, at what would basically be the equivalent of like a regional for this kind of game, right? Even though they wouldn't necessarily call it that. There are going to be certain community organizers or players who have Dragonlord decks. And so to play against a Dragonlord, you actually cash in your Overlord card.
You
and
gotta
so
turn it in.
a lot of times what will happen is the person with the Dragonlord will sign your Overlord card to show that it's been used now on the second layer or whatever. Or punch it or do something. But you get to keep the Overlord card. It's part of a prize of beating it is you get the kind of card. But you cash it in, you play the game, and if you lose, game over.
Mm-hmm.
If you win, you actually get a copy of that Dragonlord. And the Dragonlord is, as you might have guessed it, at a high level event, like a world championship or a national championship for most games, is what you would cash in to play against a Medusan Lord. And each scale of these gets a little more unfair. And so
ridiculous.
It's this weird balancing act of you want to have a deck, as an example, good enough to win the local event, but then also have the tools to beat the Overlord.
Mm-hmm.
So it starts shifting the meta. And similarly, you want to have a deck to do well at the regional, but that could also potentially beat the Dragonlord. And the first person to play against the Dragonlord, or the first several people, you don't even know what's in the deck.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't even, and there might be, like the Medusan Lords, I think there's literally only one copy of this, and it's one person who represents this Medusan Lord.
It is crazy.
Whereas the Dragonlord might be like 5 of these are out there. But it also might mean that like half of the Dragonlord deck is different depending on if you're playing against Steven or Zach. So you can't quite fully know, but you also, you get to know Zach's Dragonlord deck over time. And the community, apparently back in the day, there was like Medusan Lord bounty hunting.
Yeah.
And so they were banding together, trying to figure out strategies. How do you even actually beat this?
What are the cards in the deck? What should I be ready for?
Yep.
How do we counter it?
So then you're at a big event, and suddenly you're rooting for Steven because his deck is tuned to beat this thing that he needs a chance to play against, and so on and so forth. Then they have it too, where like you don't have to always locally. It's how it works, but like you don't have to win a regional to play against the Dragonlord, as an example. But it's like at a weekend where a regional's happening, you can cash in to play against the Dragonlord with presumably whatever deck you're using at that event. So you don't have to like win that to then have a chance, which is a really cool way. It's like it's a different parallel. It reminds me of sort of the bounties or the event cards in Alpha Clash, just like giving people a different challenge and a different way to approach looking at cards and evaluating stuff. And it's, to me, it's just so cool. And it also lets you reward oftentimes the people in your game that are doing a ton of work, and they just kind of miss out on the experience most of the time. And now they're definitely like a big part of it in a different kind of way. Dude, check this out.
It was one of the truly innovative. It is still one of, if not the most innovative organized play system in tabletop and in trading card games. That isn't just either the regionals up to Pro Tour, compete against each other, get a prize, cash, or whatever, all the way down to like FFG's little store championships and all of that. That's the standard circuit, etc. This is totally different. It's a totally different approach, and it's just so custom made and tailored to this exact game. Very, very innovative stuff.
Check this out, man. I got a full art foil Wasan Wolf Spirit Warlord. Looks great. Big fan of that.
That looks great.
So we're both wanting the green cards.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, though. Check out what I got in these packs. Because these are your packs, right?
Yeah, ultimately.
All right. So we've got the extended art Sklot.
Dig that. Yeah. Oh, did you get more good stuff? I like
extended art foil Dark Watcher.
Oh, yes. I'm on a quest, and it's getting all the dragons in extended art foil.
We've got Rock, another
you knew I was going to love that.
Green.
We've got... Hold on. Let's just appreciate this. Dark Watcher. That is cool art. Chris Arneson, he did our promo.
Nice.
Yeah, I love that. That's one of the more exciting pulls you could have shown me.
We've got a foil Huggins.
Oh, let's go.
Classic foil rare. Zayna, Human Assassin. Good. We got a Scepter here. Good. Foil extended art legendary. The hit of hits.
Dude.
I didn't get much more rare than that, I don't think.
I didn't know it. Now with a little more context from last week.
Who is that?
That's Librarian Shastra, who I played last time.
That is awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful card.
And that's a very cool way to do collectability, because that is a very cool looking card, and they didn't have to do anything weird. They just foiled it, extended it, and they're already doing that. It's it makes sense.
Yeah, it's very clever.
That's a fun little chase.
This is a killer. This is a half a box.
Yeah,
this is great. So genuinely
pump this, baby.
we played last week, and this Warlord has absolutely been on my mind. I was so tempted to take some boxes home this weekend and open them, even though I know there's the adult part of my soul that is it feels like such a waste to just open a box.
Yeah.
When you could do sealed and draft with it.
I know. That's why my sorcery stuff is still sitting.
I held on. I did the reasonable thing, but it was so hard not to take some home and open them.
Well, let's get our old dragon shields from about 20 years ago and put them in there. The old golds, not matte, I will have you know.
The old sandwich style.
Yeah, dude, those things are sticking together for sure.
Okay, so I put my rares and foil slots and full art slots in a stack, and I have my commons and uncommons here.
Yeah, and I got my
this is your uncommons
and uncommons. Yeah.
So I'm going to do this and this, and then we can just shuffle and create two equal piles. And I'm gonna shuffle lightly, given the lack of sleeves, so people don't.
Well, they're commons and uncommons.
I agree, but
do you know what they did really well? What Josh and Woodard did really well with this is that they really. It's easy to go too far in a reboot to remove what is awesome about the game to begin with, or to make it too cerebral. Or to put newish mechanics on it so much that it shines it up to a point of irrecognizability. This is the perfect keeping the soul intact treatment on these cards because I still feel the same way I felt when I first played Warlord in that throwback stream.
Yep, that's what
same thing.
That's kind of what I was pointing at with the. It feels like I'm opening a box from 25 years ago.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like I'm opening a box of a rebooted game.
Like in a good way, you know? Like
100%.
in a like, oh, this is what I used to love about this hobby is it was just this. It was wild. And all the art was all different styles and crazy and the templating was like heavy and like, oh, what do all these numbers mean?
Honestly, watching you guys play last week gave me such D&D nostalgia.
Oh, yeah.
From my college years, like 3.0.
It's
I
right
was
there.
all over 3.0 D&D.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
It's
even
right
like
there.
this logo looks like that era.
Yeah. Yeah.
It reminds me of the, I think it was Heroescape is what we played. Is that the old dungeon crawl game, Heroescape? It has a similar like feel.
It was Or is Heroescape the one where you build the terrain that Lucido used to play, Cody Lucido? Remember that?
Oh, is that Heroescape? That is Heroescape. What's the Hero Quest?
Hero Quest.
Hero Quest.
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot of games with hero in the name. From
Yeah,
from
yeah.
back
Hero
there.
Quest was great.
Yeah. Okay. I've got some
Oh,
uncommons.
also, apparently, a Medusan Lord being defeated was like a triggering moment that changed the story as well.
Sick.
Forgot about that piece.
Because remember, AEG that originated in Warlord also did L5R. And they were all into that story stuff with the TCG.
I love that you remember Cody Lucido's name.
I know, it's weird.
As soon as you said it, like I went right back to actually that game.
He loved that game. He was always playing it when we were playing Monster Apocalypse at Gen Con. He was always like next door to us. There's like 30 dedicated fans playing both of these games. Okay, I've got
curious
uncommons, you've got uncommons.
If you're watching right now live, or I guess if you're watching back, you can leave a comment instead of just commenting it live. But anyone out there that got their stuff, whether you're in the U.S. or not, I'm curious how you're feeling about opening the product again. Have you done sealed? How are you feeling about the collation, etc.? All right, I shuffled this pretty good, and I'm just going to divide it into 2 stacks.
What I learned from doing saga sets is, so I'm going to go basically everything in its faction pile, and then I'm going to make a big pile of actions and items, and then I'm going to separate those in a class.
Yep.
The dual class ones are harder to do that with, but here we are. I would love a chance to play elves, but it's not going to be this because I've got a lot of good green stuff here. Look, okay. All right. So we definitely consistently randomized those uncommons. That's like a perfect distribution almost of what you would expect if you were to consistently randomize something. A little bit more on the mercenary side. Did we decide they're the free cities?
So
which
the
is
crown is free kingdoms.
Yeah. Okay, this is free
king
kingdoms.
for kingdom.
Yeah,
Mercenaries are the blue.
those are genuine mercenaries.
Yeah, and so if you play a different faction, you can play mercenaries in your deck, but you can't start with them in play. If you play a mercenary warlord, you can start with mercenaries in play.
Got it. Oh man, this dual faction stuff just makes it impossible.
It looks like you didn't get any Nothrog uncommons.
I did not. I probably did in my first set of packs. But since we randomized like a bunch of fools. Okay, dual stuff. I'm going to do... Okay, let's just
I'll let you choose your stack.
do that. Oh, no, and then we've got this thing. Oh, help me. Okay, dual up there. This comes down here. Okay, now I'm finding too, and this is the Warlord players will know this, the level 5 spells and abilities for a particular class are very relevant. Like this is kind of defining what your Warlord is going to be.
They're very good.
Doing, and it's a big reason to choose this or that Warlord.
Do you
scheme of things.
want to choose one of these bad boys?
Yeah, I'll choose this one.
They're kind of like the build around abilities.
Yeah, so like you kind of think I would say, oh, this Warlord is strong, so I'm going to play this Warlord on my sealed pool. Now I'm saying I have these 4 or 5 really strong level 5 rogue abilities, so I need to play a rogue Warlord so I can use them. Does that make sense?
So my uncommons, I didn't get any. What factions do I not have? Free Kingdoms or Dwarves. in the uncommon slot, but there's not that many uncommons actually.
Epic Donnybrook is crazy. So this is an example of, it's a level 5 fighter action. And it's an example of why I might want to run a fighter warlord. Have you seen this?
Mm-mm.
You roll, you spend and you roll a d20.
Okay.
A 1 to 9, you perform 3 melee strikes. A 10 to 19, you perform 3 melee strikes and you gain reach for those strikes.
Crazy.
A 20, you perform a melee strike targeting each opposing character within 2 ranks. You hit everybody.
That is wild.
So-
if you hit a 20 on that, it's like potentially just game over.
It's just one of those cards where you could just wreck their front line, and then sometimes you could just kill their warlord because you can reach 3 times into their second row.
yeah.
Wow. Yikes.
Get a little advantage going, you know.
Oh, I got a lot of good fighter stuff here. Oh wait, this is character. I see. I did get all of my like rares are Nothrog and my warlord. Slot is there.
Do you have any factions in general that are starting to speak to you? You know, when you start to get in,
Yeah,
it's like
they're
trying to
not.
figure out.
They're not yet. I don't have a single one. I'm trying to stay true to all options as a true limited player. Should,
Neutral,
I think.
basically.
Okay. Now we'll go to all of our commons. So this is going to be a lot of my characters. They're going to fill in the gaps here. Now, I already know, having looked at this pool, that if I can play Nothrog, I probably should. I've got the War Boss. I've got Sklot. I've got Rock, who's an awesome level 5 fighter. Probably my strongest cards in this pool. Librarian Shastra, obviously very strong warlord. Looks great, but I don't want to play that again, honestly. I've done that.
I've
already done that.
Done that. Been there.
But if I did get a ton of level 5, level 4, level 3 spells that were amazing for wizards, then I would have to go Shastra, which I don't currently
Think
have.
about
that. I don't currently have that. Or I could get a ton of characters that... Also, my appreciation of movement has grown since our last time we played. Just the ability to get a thing from level rank 2 to rank 1 without spending so that it can then attack 2-3 times.
Yep.
Massive. So I have learned that lesson. I knew it was good, but I've forgotten why, and I've relearned why it is good. Dragon's Blood. Ooh. We've got some big items, big rogue items coming out of nowhere. Ooh. I don't want to have to play rogue. Or maybe I do.
Warlord Gamer reminding there's draft warlords as well.
Yes, there are draft warlords. Yeah, that's right. But the war boss is really good, though. That Nothrog warlord is really good. And I don't even really know what power attack is. You either get double damage or advantage on the strike. Is that what it is? Or is it reach?
I don't rightly know. You said power attack?
Yeah.
Look it up.
And are you comfortable yet with the idea of splashing out a faction? There's got to be characters that are good enough to do that for. There has to be. There has to be.
I agree conceptually.
You know, Warlord card gamer saying it's an additional wound. Power attack.
Is that all it does? It's not like one or the other. Ranged isn't the what's the bow one where you can either shoot an additional rank or you can get advantage on the shot? I think is what it is.
Marksmanship.
Marksmanship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Classic D&D. Why make them the same? You can make them very different. Nothrog, Psych, the Gogs, Shambling Horror. I've got a lot of this Trinket of Malice. I've seen 2 already. Enters you just go out. Choose a character in an opposing first rank who suffers -2 in skill this turn. This is horrible. This item is terrible. Ugh. I don't even want to touch that. Nihil is good. Ah, it's so good. Nihil is very good.
Yes, I had him last week.
Spin to cast a spell, stand up. Ooh.
Can we factionally refer to him as Larry King?
Yes. Sure.
Because he looks
Like an elf. Yep. I'm with it. Dude, I think we're going to end up with the wish these packs had been clumped situation.
Find out.
Fixing to find out.
Does anyone know what a Wasan wolf spirit? Oh no, animal token is? I'm looking in my box topper stuff. I'm just assuming I misplaced it. That's what it looks like.
What about these? Are they in
Is
mine?
one saying animal?
No.
Let's try these.
Warhorse. See, I think Warhorse is really good. That's the thing that I
Yeah, Warhorse, 5 stars.
didn't put together.
All right, I don't know that it's gonna matter. I'm looking at my warlords. Look at Lord Belasco. He has a limited order move target equal or lower level character, forward or backward 1 rank. This move may not create an illegal rank.
Yeah. See,
Once a
like
turn. That seems really good.
that stuff is incredible.
Yeah.
Okay. And I
True
know
Strike looks like it's really good against certain types of decks.
this thing,
Yeah, that True
True
Strike.
Strike. Not be canceled or redirected. Yeah. That's definitely like a meta's gone
What was it?
sideways
The
card.
stealth mechanic that can cancel strikes.
Yes. Yeah, and then there are characters I've seen that do just straight up redirect them too.
Oh man.
Okay, so we have our cards on the table. Here's what I can do, I think, straight away. Is I've only got 5 cleric things. Invoke the Storm has too much text for me to read. Earth and Embrace, probably not going to matter. So I think I'm not playing clerics. No reason I should include those in my pool. I have a lot of rogue stuff. I have a lot of wizard stuff. I have a decent amount of fighter stuff, and I have some dual wield stuff. I think I can go ahead and cut a lot of these factions. I'm going to cut this faction and cut this faction. Don't even have enough. Dark Watcher, sorry. What I'm really looking at is, do I have enough like level 1s and 2s to make something happen here? I only have 4 elves in this pool. You probably don't play elves. You have 4 elves. You probably just don't play elves. That's not crazy, is it?
I've got a weird pool. You feel that way?
It's because we randomized. Maybe it was genius all along
We need that consistent
to
random.
clump them up.
That's all I'm saying.
That's what they should have said. They should have just owned it and been like,
It was
you
intentional.
fools. This is to make Limited actually better.
It's like, can you imagine if we hadn't done this? How in trouble you would be?
Okay, I think
Is there like a critical mass with each faction that you feel like you have to reach before you would consider including them?
so. I would love to be able to run maximum 1 of the default starting characters, the blank ones, the vanilla ones.
So they're like, you need 3 level 1s and 2 level 2s is what you're saying.
Yes, ideally. Now, okay, so what do I have?
Because I'm over here running 2 of this Sarakian Sellsword.
Mm-hmm.
Level
That's
1,
bad. Yeah,
blank,
nobody wants that.
which is not good.
But the other thing I'm looking at, John, here is I've got a war boss for Nothrog, a warlord character. So this is a special warlord that is not the kind of out of the box warlord. But I've also got 2 incredibly strong level 5 characters in this faction, and these are what I would consider probably in standard limited play to be bombs. It's like a lot of times Zach maybe just doesn't have a good answer to Rock coming in and getting a +12, +8 strike on his front row. He has a limited order to move forward 1 rank. Wounds inflicted can't be reduced. So it's just like this thing gets on the table and it suddenly is wrecking you. Has 3 wounds. I mean, it's like a mini warlord, right? And Warboss also has 4 wounds, which is, I think it's hard for a limited deck to deal with. But then you look and I've got all the rest of my Nothrog stuff as level 1, so I would have to bring in the blank level 2 characters to fill in my ranks in the opening rank. May not be too bad. Then we look at, what does it look like for Free Kingdoms? We've got 3 level 1s. We also have no level 2s. And then we have 4 level 3s and a level 4. So I've actually got a lot of power coming in the mid-range of this faction. But I still don't have any level 2s, so I'm kind of choosing between, do I want to play this Warlord with these 2 relative bombs, or do I want to have what may well be like a more balanced mid-row? But then we got to read the cards. So we've got Arya, Ketchum, Enter, Spin, React. So she comes into play and immediately spins. Search your deck for a familiar, reveal it, put it into your hand. So then you got to ask, okay, well, do I have any familiars? Well, yes, I've got Nihil.
You got the owl.
Okay, so I can search for the owl, which means I probably then need to run a cleric or wizard to make use of this. Can you show me the default? Where the default? Oh, it's right here.
I have a stack of them here too.
Yeah, let's do that. So what would my default option even be for Free Kingdoms? I've got a bard that can start as any class. Okay, so all these guys can start at any class, which means I can choose my best stack, which would be spells, do the warlord thing, turn it into a wizard, search, get the owl, cast a level 1 and 2, ready. So that's an option I can go. That's actually pretty cool, because that's cool that the pool can go either direction. It's cool.
It's nice to have options.
Nice to have options.
That would be cool.
Sister Man and Huggins are both pretty great. 3 wound characters. Performs a spin order ready to target. Wow. Okay, so that can be good if I'm buffing my own stuff. Huggins, I think, is just genuinely great. I don't know that there's anything beyond getting 3 melee strikes and 3 wounds. Is incredible. I mean, this is just an awesome character. Square Argos, that's a nice character. Either equal or lower level. Free Cities characters gain +2 attack and +1 AC in the rank. So, love that if you can get him in there. And then catch him searching for Nihil. Well, so my next step is I'm going to see what my mercenaries support. I got a pretty good idea of what's going on here. Let's see what the mercs support.
Are there any cards that last week would have been like auto include that this week is not?
I like that card that bounces something back to hand at this point, because in Limited especially, I play Scott back in the back. I work hard to get Scott up to the front row. Oftentimes you bouncing and then swinging will completely destroy my ranks at that point, because I'm not assuming a 3-wound character is going anywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm way higher on that card that we all kind of thought was like, maybe that's not very good.
If you can do it, if you send like a level 3 or 4 back to hand and make them collapse their rows, that is like value town.
That's pretty good. Pretty good value.
You have to enter at a rank equal to your level. Is that right?
Yeah, so a level 3 has to start in level 3.
Oh, wow.
So unless you have movement shenanigans, it's going to take them several turns to get back into the fight. And if you do that on top of forcing someone to tap to fix, like, because you have to have more people in each row than the row behind it, or equal or more. So, if you have 2 in the first row and 2 in the second row, I bounce a character so they don't get a strike. You also now only have 1 in the front row, so someone from the second row has to tap to move up. And you have to replay the character in the third row, which if you only have 1 character in the third row at that point, you can't even do yet, because you have to have 2 in the front row and then 2 in the second row. So yes, that is a good point.
What a crazy game we
Steven,
played.
this might be relevant here.
What's that? Oh, wait, Scott is a warlord? Scott's a warlord. I didn't realize Scott was a warlord. No wonder. Oh, that actually opens things up in a big way.
So
okay.
Yeah.
That's excellent. Because what I'm looking at, and this is the thing that I was realizing, I've only got 2 fighters in my mercenaries. And Warboss's entire ability is fighters move, gain power attack, and then you can target fighters and move them forward and stuff. So I just don't have enough fighters to support this character. So this is out, which actually makes me maybe look more into the free cities. All right, let's see what Scott's up to. Tries per turn. Destroy an equipped item. Perform a +6 range strike. After the strike, each character adjacent. Okay, obviously incredible. Do I have enough items that can be attached to Scott to just throw him and roll him? We've got
Roll them and roll them.
medical kit.
Squat doesn't care if the item is bad.
No. Yeah, it's just money at that
Just
point.
needs stuff to throw.
So I need default items and then I need rogue items. Let's see if there's any of those. Action, item, action, item. There's my Trinket of Malice. Bad card, but Scott doesn't care.
Luke Lorien talking about when it comes to advancing, there's no such thing as like extra stunned. So it doesn't matter how many ranks you move, stunned is stunned is stunned.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yeah, that is... Man, Zaina, planar, stealth +5. What an annoying card. Oh, no. I just missed that one, but I'm not running that faction, so...
Can I play items on your character? Like
Is it
Woestone?
manacles?
Cursed, this character's cursed, suffers disadvantage on strike rolls.
I think cursed items you can. I think that's what the cursed keyword does. Can you check it? I'll bet that's what cursed says. You can play this on your opponent, and they can't drop it voluntarily or something. No, that doesn't work. Oh, dang it.
Warlord Card Gamer coming again with the save. There are draft items.
Are you serious? In the packs?
That's what it...
We don't even need them. I mean, that's not even necessary. We can take default items, too? This is crazy. Tattered armaments. I can just include...
That the Woestone gives +3 defense, by the way. So basically, you suffer the strike disadvantage. I don't think I can play stuff on your.
Oh, got
Cool
it.
idea. In the box.
Got it. Okay. So
Just last week you played on that beefy guy, the 3 health, -2 attack guy. You're not planning on hitting with him anyway.
Huh.
You're right.
This... I think this ability could just straight up win the game.
What is it?
Without even trying.
That Nathra Warlord.
I think this Warlord with this many items just... Because you could just... So in a draft game or sealed like this, you could just run Squat with 25... Wait, how many would we do? 15? 30 card decks?
30 card decks, 6 characters start on the board.
So I could just run 15 items, tattered armaments. I don't even need to draw items. Run 15 items, and then twice every turn I do a +6 range strike where all adjacent things have to suffer DC 12 or get wounded. Or roll DC 12 or get wounded.
Seems unfortunate.
That seems like such a linearly good strategy. I don't know why I wouldn't do that.
I can't refute it, unfortunately.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it? It has to be okay. Let's try it. You know what? Let's run the simulation. Let's find out. Let's find out. I think if this doesn't work, I should have gone free cities 100%. And honestly, it's probably more my style of play, but here we are. Okay, we've got an Akvuk. Obviously, a great starting character if you roll for initiative. We've got Drajaka Tar. Spend. Character within 1 rank suffers -5. No time. There's not enough time for that. Bear Legion Recruit. Death React. Your target fighter moves forward 1 rank. Okay. And then... What are my level 2 options? I'm just going to speak brain so that everybody can follow along.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay, so I can play a level 2. It has the same as my Warlord. Dang it. Dang it! It's the same classes as my Warlords, but it looks like a fighter. No. No. Okay, so they all become rogues. Huh. that I have a lot of anti-synergy happening. I don't like this at all. But it's a +2 11 AC starting character. Maybe that's all I need to think about. And then I've got a 12 AC adjacent gets +2. This feels like a fine way to start the game. Okay. And then we've got this character sitting here. And then we need 2 characters. I'm going to keep my item pile over here. So let's see. So we need 2 out of 5 of our cards every time to be... so 2 times 6. So we need 12 items on average will get me 2 a turn to attach to my Warlord and use the ability.
On average.
So I'm going to say about 12 items is what I'm going to need.
You asked earlier if we're at the point where we're going to splash. And we might be.
Are you really splashing?
Maybe.
I mean, once we crack into that, then it's like the whole world changes for me. I can't do that yet. It's too many. That's too many things.
I'm
to
on the
think
border
about.
of it, you know?
Too many things.
I guess. All right, let's see how many we got.
Okay. Stash, Phoenix Yeti, and Rock. Now, Rock, you're going to take a while to get in there, man. I don't even know. I don't know if I can support that. Right? But I don't even have to think about anything because I'm just going to be throwing items at you the whole game.
Don't love the sound of it.
So that means that what I really need is I need to maximize my AC. I just need stuff that sticks around.
Well, my deck building's having to get a little creative, you know?
I love that.
Me too. Just big fan. much like
Limited react. After your target character moves, the target gains your choice with +2 attack or AC this turn. No, Starbinder just seems fine.
dude, the art on revitalizing roots. Lisa Hunt delivering.
Can you read me what medicine does? I'm going to guess I roll a check, and if it works, I heal something within a rank or something.
Medicine. I will look that up in a second.
Medicine.
Oof.
Got 17 characters already. Okay, so here's the question, old Warlord players. How many level 5s in Limited is too many level 5s?
There's never enough.
I feel like there's going to be unplayable moments where you simply cannot play your level 5s at all.
Are you on green?
Yeah,
He'll get them sorted.
sweet. But if you're going to play level 5s, you need level 4s. You don't need them, but you can support them a little bit easier.
Hand me your knife yonder. Your cutting
Yes.
device.
Yeah.
Blood bubble
Thanks.
for you. It's
Thanks.
funny if I cut myself when I was actually trying to not.
Level 3 is also kind of weird.
Innocent Rat saying, I agree with this to a degree, saying part of it depends on how many level 4s you have.
Yeah, what if I've got 2 level 4s?
That's,
Can support 1 level 5 maybe?
I mean, the thing is, if you have a lot of 3s, you could play a 3 and they could waste time moving back. But
Yeah.
that seems really inefficient to get it. They move back so you can play a character even further back, and then like 8 turns later, they actually get to do something.
Yeah, it's a game about time management.
As is
coming
clearly
in
on
with
the
a
box.
rubric. 3 level 4s per
This is
level
your-
5.
3 level
To
4s
justify.
per level 5. Okay. I only have 2 level 4s. So is that what we're saying?
Otherwise, he's saying like you're gonna have a dead card if you have a level 5.
But I have 2 level 4s. That's close. That's close. But you know what? Let's follow the rubric. Let's follow the rubric. Okay, we'll cut him. We'll cut him. I don't even care. I'll cut him.
It sounds like you care a little.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so I need Scott to sit there in rank 2. And so I need to reinforce the front rank the whole game to make sure that I never have to get him up and I can keep lobbing worthless items at you.
So you just like light things on fires and throw them
So
at me?
therefore, I need all the level 1s in Casterly Rock. I think we understand now. I'll throw Stash in because obviously...
He understands the assignment.
Yeah, so we'll go there. Let's cut these. You know, in Limited, you just don't get attached.
Don't mess around.
Things, ideas, etc. Okay, these are my level 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we start with 6 in play, 6 plus 8 is 15, 14.
14.
I need one more. 1, 2. Oh, wait, I've got them right here. So we start with 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so then I need 9. So I need to cut 3. I'll tell you what I'll do. Sturgis is gone. And then Dracula Tar.
Nick, that assumes I was listening.
It was adjacent to the target.
I was not. Nick was saying that I've basically said nothing about my strategy, and you've said everything, and that I have an informational advantage. And then I was being clear that that's not really true.
I'm on the road to 100,000 subscribers, so I'm keeping it entertaining.
I like it. Yeah,
you know,
I'm
You're
not.
over here. What are you even doing? You know.
We got that nice empty area behind that lamp.
Okay, so my heuristic was take the highest armor classes that would be good blockers so that Sklot can just sit there and kill. I also have 2 Shambling Horrors with Reach, so the front ranks should be absolutely getting obliterated. The point is get Sklot to rank 2 and start chucking, because the game could just strictly end very quickly.
Meanwhile, I've got Lord Belasco. Sounds threatening. He has True Strike. His strikes cannot be canceled or redirected. He has a +8 and a +4. You have a +4 and +8, so that's nice. Little parity. He has a limited order. I can move a target equal or lower character forward or backward a rank. This move may not create an illegal rank. I assume I can move your characters back, actually, which is fascinating.
Again, I'm not listening.
He's
so.
a wizard, you see. Can you guys verify if I'm pretty sure I can move Steven's stuff around.
What does it say?
A limited order, move target equal or lower level character forward or backward one rank. This move may not create an illegal rank.
I think you can.
Yeah.
Wow, that's not great. I don't like that at all. That's crazy. Huh.
But you defend
Velasco,
against that
indeed.
by having your second row have as many people as your first row.
Well, the main thing is, like, if I push his guy back, his guy was going to have to spin to move forward to get back into the action.
Luckily, Sklot's ability doesn't spin, so I just do it twice.
Well, not that guy. That's not who I'm pushing back.
Yeah.
But random. Usually, your front row is what is doing most of your attacking, and so if I keep pushing one of those people back, you're going to have to keep just.
It's an action tax.
It's an action tax. Tough action, tin action.
It's an action. I love it.
I'm happy about that.
High level humor, you know.
Okay, so I'm gonna replace these. Wow,
No.
this actually makes Trinket of Malice incredible. So it's built for Sklot. Wow. So I destroy it to throw it at you, and then it enters the discard pile, and then -2 AC.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so we're obviously awesome.
You need anything? You good?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Okay, so these I may as well do all of these.
Stephen, Pedro coming in with reminder, no starting mercs.
Yeah. I'm not starting with mercs.
Okay,
I'm over. This is my starting stuff.
gotcha.
Yeah, I do have to have one of each of the D5. Oh, I got it. I got a voicemail from Kingswood Games.
Oh,
I'll wait until
Hey.
Zach's back. He might want to hear that. That's very funny to all of us. Okay, so you may as well run items that do something versus the Tattered. Unless, do the Tattered give me AC? They do. Dang it.
oh, +1 attack, +1 AC.
Sure. Yeah. Wow. Wow, these are all so good, actually. So this wow. Wow. This is nuts, actually. Target a wounded character in this rank, see with a medicine check, remove one from the target. Goodness gracious. Unbelievable. Okay, I gotta run all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
Squiggles saying Trinket's good. It's an untyped armor bonus.
10, 11, 12.
Gives armor, doesn't use a slot.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is very much reminding me of the Christmas tree of Magic Items days of, you know, the mid-2000s.
All right, there's 12. So let me look at the rogue actions here too. That might matter. There's a strike roll. The target suffers disadvantage for the strike. Okay, so basically make his strikes worse. Strike against +5. Quick dodge could be a nice one to include here, just to keep Sclot healthy. Moves without spin. Target a rank, moves into that rank. That's a little too ambitious for me. 2 ranks away, or say gets 30. So death from below, obviously, I think we can just play the theme here. Let's just play the theme. Target critter makes a strike roll. React. Suffers disadvantage. Is +5 AC better or worse than disadvantage? Oof. Good question. Depends entirely on the roller. Quick dodge, I go to 20 AC. Average might be to +3, +4. Needs a 16.
It's more sophisticated than that, but the general napkin math is, at least in like D&D 5th edition, advantage or disadvantage is roughly analogous to ±5.
So it's right there.
So
It's exactly there. Disadvantage for the strike.
it's not like 100% there, but
I always like raw numbers over more dice.
yeah.
Or less dice, you know? I like numbers over dice. Okay. I can't have more than 3 of the tattered armaments, but I've got 12, or I've got 9 items in my pool that I can play on a slot. So I'm just going to pick up 3 more to go to 12. That should be 2 in every hand, you know, on average. And then I can pick up 3 rogue abilities that provide a little bit of a, you know, kind of thing. Oh, wait, I might want to run these Shadow Bolts. Spin character. This character's a wizard. Yeah. So we want to run Shadow Bolts. Okay, so this is just going to be absolutely degenerate. It just entirely.
I'm gonna be honest. I built 2 decks last week. I built 1 deck now. This feels like my worst deck so far.
Okay. Like this. Okay, so I think I know exactly what's going to happen in this game. I think it is going to be one of the shortest games of Warlord that you have ever participated in.
Excellent. That means we could have more packs.
Also, I got a message from Kingswood.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
See what gem awaits us. Let's see if I get a free box.
Hi, Zach. Thank you for calling Kingswood Games. We would be more than happy to look into this situation for you. If you could please send us an email to support@kingswood.gg, we'd be more than happy to take a look and see what we can't figure out about what happened with your booster box. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Look at that. I thought he was going to say support at teamcovenant.com. It just feed right. Oh, dang it.
you may have unleashed a floodgate of people calling that number that Josh is going to be like, we're going to disconnect that.
Next week's announcement, we've decided to end our relationship with Covenant after the Kickstarter fulfillment project.
All right, and you're sleevied. Okay, so I need sleevies.
Just for it, to be clear, Steven is the one saying this game will be fast. I said this is the worst deck that I have built so far for Warlord sealed. But that just means it's not an excuse, it's when I win, it'll make me look awesome.
If you win, I will be genuinely surprised.
Let's make a bet.
This is the first time I have a limited deck of Warlord that I know what it's doing.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I feel like my curve's gone the opposite direction.
and it's actually doing it. Like it's not messing around. It's a pretty linear strategy, man.
I'm the opposite. Last week was like that's how I felt every time, and then this time it's like less. I just have cards.
Yeah, I just got that. I just put the cards in.
If you still have the deck from last week, maybe
I do.
Steven's Sklot deck versus your deck last week, the one you like better.
I'm gonna be honest. After this game, I'm opening more packs.
That's fair. That's also very fair.
Put it in
Very
my
reasonable.
So somebody said you can only have one trinket. Why is that? I only have one trinket on, equipped.
You can have one item of every specific type. I assume
But it doesn't have a type.
item without a type is referred to like that's a category.
Is that a category?
I would. That's if
So I could have one potion, one cloth, but I couldn't have both angels, tears, and trinket?
I assume that's what it's saying.
Or
But
can you not have more than one of any given item? Just as a rule. Fixing to find out. Let's see. My
Daniel's
phone is
saying,
also about
can
to die.
anyone explain where it seems like Warlords where they seem like they want to move to the front to melee strike? It seems like that would always be a bad idea. So
Kill them all, man.
a lot of times you're moving your Warlord to the front row because it's going to win you the game. It is a huge risk though. So a Warlord that wants to be in the front row would need to have a lot of things that either mean it's going to win because it's doing that or to not die after it does that.
So you typically would run like armor, dodge cards, hot AC buffs, that kind of stuff, and then you would just count on the fact that you're killing them before they can kill you because you're destroying their front ranks so quickly.
Yeah, like if you roll up, kill the only two characters that are ready in the front row, and that forces them to collapse, it's like they can't even hit you back. And then especially if you have movement shenanigans, where it's like, you spend a horse to move up, they don't have anything to strike with, you strike, clear them out, and then maybe having a action or something that moves again, or just
Or
next turn.
untaps.
First, if you get initiative, God willing, you spend the horse and then move back, or you attack and then you spend the horse. So there's a way to do it, but it will be the Warlords I play.
There's entire warlords and strategies that are designed, like some warlords are designed to get to the front row quickly and stay there the whole game.
And just smash.
There are like wizards and stuff that want to stay in the back row and just cast spells. There are archers and stuff that want to be in the second row and just shoot the bows and those kinds of things.
I assume there'll be decks that have a lot of like actions that basically react, cancel strike, heal wounds, redirect strikes. I had some of those in my pool where you can definitely protect your Warlord, and you can move up knowing how much you can protect your Warlord.
Yeah.
Zach, did you see that Josiah's pulling for you?
I didn't, but I always love to hear it.
Is that the Josiah?
That is the Josiah.
The
Josiah. Ah, playing a little game here,
Well,
huh?
For those unaware, Josiah is going to be working here very soon, in the next
Yeah.
few weeks.
Rooting for the boss to win, huh?
It's kind of like giving your boss a shout out in the team meeting.
Hey,
Who saw that coming, Josiah? We see you. I see you. I see what you're doing.
I see what you're doing,
Okay, I see what you're doing.
and I'm grateful. All right, you're playing Sklot,
Sklot.
the Cruel. So he's kind of a ragtag. Look at him, his little goblin crown on. I just finished rereading The Hobbit. So I did Lord of the Rings first, and then I did The Hobbit. And I actually totally just forgot. I have not read The Hobbit in 20 years. And I've seen the movies more recently than I watched or read the book. But I actually completely forgot. You get to the moment, spoiler alert if you haven't read the 50-year-old book, where they basically are like camping inside of a cave at the top of a mountain. And then a hole opens in the cave wall, and the goblins just like take them in, and there's a Goblin King and stuff. Anyways, that reminds me of that. It was just a surprise to me. It's like I thought I knew the story, and all of a sudden it's like,
It keeps surprising, doesn't it?
Oh, Steven.
Huh.
uh-oh.
Fair is fair.
Yeah. Wait. Nah.
D20, even
So
Steven.
that's a. What is the opposite of a raise? What does it mean when you take somebody's salary down?
What would you call that? It's not a demotion.
Probably just firing them.
Yeah, that's one way to
because
look
they
at
would
it.
probably not stick
Even
around.
Steven?
Yeah.
I guess we should roll for initiative.
Oh right. We got to
'Cause
play the game.
That seems...
Yeah, because it just came up even, and you can't have that, of course.
I mean, 8's not exactly great.
Oh, you're keeping the roll. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my initiative roll.
Oh, tied. Okay. Now that's fair.
No,
All's fair in
fair is
love and
fair.
Warlord.
Fair is fair. You got it.
That was actually a very clever thing I just said.
All's fair in love and Warlord.
That is
That really is clever.
That should go on a shirt or something. That's free, Josh and Woodruff. You can have that one. Okay. Let us see.
Let us leave. Okay, we did it. Yeah, this is exactly what you're supposed to do.
This is a classic thing. I'm going to use my Squire Parthas spend order. Perform a number of melee attacks equal to his level. 1.
He really could have done something though, you know? In the grand scheme of
I'm going to attack this little guy, Akvuk. That guy is a bummer. He's got a +7, but he's only got 9 defense.
Remember when Josh showed us the Nothrog, and we were like, "Oh, I get what these do." And it was just 3 of these guys, and they just won initiative and got +7 on their first rolls, and just like started wailing on everything.
He basically has to hit something or he goes away.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to make him go away before he gets that opportunity.
That's the right target.
I'm a +2. Your defense is a 9. I need a 7. God willing. We got an 8.
Wow, that actually almost didn't work, did it?
That's cool. That's me. So, goal of Warlord, kill the opponent's Warlord. You start the game with this kind of pyramid pattern. 3 level 1 characters. So if you pull up the Squire Parthas, it's got that 1 in the middle left with the gauntlet behind it. The gauntlet being its class. Then in row 2, you start with 2 level 2 characters. So I have 2 Skyborn Initiates. Then in rank 3, you start with your Warlord. And effectively, to hit something, you have to have it within range. Most things just do melee, which is 1. So front row attacks front row. If you have ranged 1, basically, you can skip a row. So like my second row could attack Steven's first and vice versa. But the goal is to try to get your opponent's Warlord to the front so you can actually wound them and then kill them and then win the game.
Is there any targeting rules that are relevant in general?
I don't think so.
Like a card that just says target a character and this thing happens?
Yeah, so like my Velasco says limited order, move target equal or lower character forward or backward a rank. I think I can... I don't think there's a limit to how far that range is, but
There's a limit
if I'm wrong,
to your love.
hit me up, chat.
Okay, so I got the Bear Legion Recruit on a +2. Adjacent Nothrogs get +2 from Joleg, so that's +4.
Also, by the way, you can have any number of non-specified items. You just can't have more than one of the specifically named item.
Makes sense. So we're going +4 onto your 12. Roll the die, calculate it later.
Hegon, the Sirachian swordsman. All right, and then I'm going to go +0 onto your 12.
Well, okay. Hopefully it
He's
doesn't work.
just a 12, right?
Yeah.
5. Bummer.
Okay. There's a limit to your love. Remove. Wait, does he become my faction? Same alliance, yeah, faction. So let's move here to get +2 attack.
Okay, I'm going to play a Mire Death Mare here. So +3 to my attacks. Limited order, I can spend the mare, perform a +3 melee strike that can only target lower level characters. I can also spend an order to move forward 1 rank. But it's just +3 attack, is what it is.
Okay. Let's move. I don't know if I want to. I think I had to, because you can move me at will. That's true.
I can move something back.
Okay. So if I do this, you could move me back.
Equal or lower level character, so I can't do your Warlord like that. He's a level 4.
Oh, great. Okay. Get wrecked. Well, I guess we'll put it on first. I don't know that it will matter. Because you have a range strike too. Okay, that's good. Let's throw tattered armaments here. +1, +1.
Okay. Limited order. I'm going to move this back a row.
Okay.
Which I should have done sooner,
I'll move it up.
technically. Okie dokie. I will play a Burning Scroll onto Lord Velasco. +2 to my attacks. I can also spend the Burning Scroll to perform a +3 ranged attack. And I assume if I do a +3 range attack, these bonuses don't stack anywhere on that. Because the +3 range is replacing this, but I assume this only applies to my melee strikes.
It's only melee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
Ask me for a friend.
Scout is going to do a range strike here. +0.
Don't roll a 12.
Hiya!
Love that for me. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I guess I may as well spend them while you got them, right?
Spin them while you got them. Take bodies off the table. It's an advanced sequencing machine.
Who?
You an owl?
Who?
There's a limit to your love.
Okay. These guys. That's not true. Okay. Smart. I got it. I know what I'm doing. I need more dudes. I'm going to play a rock arm here.
Do I need to know what that is?
It's just +1 attack. And then also, technically, before it performs a melee strike, I can spend it to deal an additional wound. Okay, on that strike. My character doesn't exactly want to be in melee range, but when it does...
Spots up.
Let me make sure. So I have a book, a steed, a generic item. And then, I don't like what I'm seeing here. I will play a Nothrog Psych. Psych. It's my weapon. So +1 attack.
You're a fighter?
Yeah, he's got the little...
Wow. You're everything. Oh, you're dual class, Lord Tabasco.
He is now dubbed Lord Tabasco.
He's spicy.
After an opposing character moves to within 1 rank of this character, I can spend this to do a melee strike against it, which would be +8, 9, 10, 13, 14, +15 on the melee.
Okay. I'm going to destroy an equipped item to perform a +6 range strike.
You gonna kill something. That's this one,
+6
I assume.
on, yeah, Sir Palanthos. All right. This guy does a DC 12 reflex save or takes a wound.
That would hurt. So I need a 12.
You need a 12 or higher. He got it.
Okay.
He got it.
So I now have an illegal rank, which
Right.
means I have to collapse. So I have to send something from this row up to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And then technically I still have now legal rank. No problem.
Actions. Yeah.
Who was it that collapsed?
It was one of my Skyborn initiates. Then I will use my my order on my Myrdeth Mare. Spin Myrdeth Mare, move forward 1 rank. So I'll spend this, and I will move Mr. Tabasco up. And I will pass to you.
Okay. I'll do steel darts here. I can spend it to do a +0 range strike.
I'm not a fan. Okay. I'm going to spend my Burning Scroll to perform a +3 range strike. So it'll just be a 3.
What happens if you hit? Just a hit?
Just a wound, yeah.
Okay, standard hit.
So I'm a +3, and I will go here. So I need a 9.
16. It says yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to spend +0. I need a 10 on your Skyborn Initiate. To dart him. No dice.
Let's go Essence Drain with my Warlord. Target character within 2 ranks must succeed with a fortitude save of 15.
Nice.
Or suffer -1 level and -1 HP this turn. So we'll go this guy.
Okay, fortitude save. Let's see. Okay.
So he's a +1. It's a DC check of 15.
So you're 14 or higher?
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy. Ah! Okay. Let's destroy this. Do a +6 on your initiate.
Don't love it. Oh, critical fail. This is the beautiful thing about Warlord.
You get to do a DC 12 there still. I don't have to hit.
So I need a 12.
Yeah,
That would have been brutal.
I know. Yeah.
I failed. So he goes.
He takes a wound. Yeah,
Yeah. And then I have to collapse, so I'll send this initiate out.
that's right.
Actually,
Send it.
no, not yet.
Send it.
Not yet. I will pass.
Okay. I'll play a medical kit here.
What's that do?
I'm going to throw it at you, but it can also heal.
Thank you for that.
It can remove a wound
That's
as
a
a
bro
check.
move.
As a check. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to do it
hits
this
you in
turn,
the
but
head.
next turn I will.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'll pass. Still, this turn could have gone so much worse for me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like aggressively
It
worse.
is crazy. I will pass as well. We're going in.
Yep. So I lost my first row. It's exciting.
Uh-oh. This is when you really need dudes. And you really need initiative. Initiative is so important here. Oh, God. This is the game, some would say, of Warlord. It is a lot about initiative.
It does check out.
That makes sense.
How could Velasco push forward and kill guys? I don't understand that.
You could push him forward.
I mean, I definitely could use the horse to move forward,
Mm-hmm.
but if I collapsed him forward, I think that's a problem.
I do think that after all the things didn't go terribly wrong, you probably wound up in a state where it's me and you in the front line, and you're just wrecking me.
I'm very good at that right now. I have a huge
which
defense.
looks very possible.
Yeah, I think what I want to happen here. We haven't rolled initiative, right? It's basically like once everything's happened, I can use the steed to move forward and then melee, and then I hopefully win initiative, where I take like one attack the next round, and then I can move back.
Yeah.
Um,
And I'm hoping that I win initiative. I throw the medicine ball at you. It kills both of your front row, and then you have to spin to move up, and then it's like vultures on a piece of carrion.
That would be a thing. Not be good.
Oh man, that's something else there. Okay, well let's roll it, shall we? I got my one out of the way. I'm gonna retire that die.
3.
Good news, Bears.
Not good. This
Take
guy's
it.
ready, right?
Take it to no. He was stunned. He had to stun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Zach, chat is saying Velasco can target himself with his own ability.
Yeah, but it's a limited order, and I had already done it.
You'd limitedly done it already.
I don't know if it matters, but these guys can't be targeted by non-strike actions.
I intend to target them with ranged strike actions.
Don't love that.
So we're gonna be okay. All right, well let's try it. We'll blow this up, and we'll do a +6 range strike on a 10. Ooh. 18. And a DC 12 over there. You gotta roll 8 or higher. Send it back to me. Send it back to me. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's a 5.
Ah, no.
Come on up, Mr. Tabasco. The water's fine.
So Tabasco
Oh,
is in
John. Oh, no.
All right. Let's see. I got some game.
Yeah, you got
here.
what you got, Reed. Can you stand up or can you do something
I
while you're
got
there?
game. It's a sort of a problem though, but we'll get there. I feel good about this, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my action. I'm gonna put some scale mail on because I don't have armor yet. Let's just get a +3 defense. Oops, sorry.
Oh, you're just okay. You're just like building the bear up there.
Yeah, they called it something last week. Uber.
Yeah, you're Ubering.
Yeah.
Oh, also it's
What's his name? Travis. What's the Travis Kalanick? Is that the old Uber CEO? What's the Uber CEO's founder's name?
Well, I couldn't tell you. Those are things I don't care to know, really.
I mostly know it because he's played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt in a movie that was not very good.
So how Uber are you? What's your AC at?
Uber. 18.
20 versus range strikes.
Yes, that's right.
20 versus range.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. My strategy. My strategy, Zach.
Daniel asking, how's this game measure up? First time seeing it. I love it,
It's wild, man.
but I don't. You measure up to what? You have you have a scale for me?
What it is for me, it's very fun. I think the player expression and building armies and the starting army that you want to play in a game like this is really wide open because it is a game of risk management and dice rolling and D20 rolling like D&D. So what that means is that, as we saw, I could have like a really strong strategy, but I can roll a 1 and the thing that would have blown up the game doesn't happen. And because that is so doable, so common, you can run a list that you really love that may not be as good as the best, highest end list and still win games. And that, for a lot of players, is really important. In a great many more cerebral games, you're never really going to win playing stuff that you love that isn't particularly great. So Flesh and Blood, you're never going to win that event.
Playing Bolton.
Playing like especially playing Bolton with like maybe a weird version of Bolton is not even possible. Yeah. But like I could say, hey, you know what I really love? I love running a Warlord up to the front and rolling dice and trying to win. And like you could do that even if it's not the ideal strategy. Yeah. So it has a lot of player expression. I like a little bit more of the randomness to it. I think sorcery is fulfilling the cerebral niche right now where you want to be every card matters that you include in your deck. Every draw matters. One mistake a lot of times tips you down to losing. Warlord, you can be like, Zach can be here with a tapped Warlord in the front rank and still have a shot at winning this game, which a lot of games that is not the case for. So you're always playing.
If you
the dice are in.
If you like Hail Marys, this is a game for you. Evan saying he begs to differ. He's got receipts. I'm trying to remember though, Evan. Last time we were in a tournament together and you were playing Bolton. Do you recall what happened? I'm trying to search my memory.
I've got a weird decision point here too. This is where I really need that freaking necklace that I didn't like. What I'm trying to figure, I think there are cards that maybe could create a world where I have to get slot in the front line, which means all of my range strike stuff just ceases to work, which is a big problem. So I'm going to try to blow out some range strikes here.
Just use them while you got them.
So I'm going to use a spin order for Shadow Bolts. This is a very bad roll for me. But
I'm at 20.
Crazy things have happened, right?
Yeah.
+4 range strike. Because I'm a rogue, it's going to do 2 damage, and your spent, it's going to do 2 damage if it hits. So 16 or higher?
Don't love it.
I don't have any way to maneuver those odds, so let's see what happens here. 12. Not going to happen.
Okay, mine?
Yeah.
Let me read my cards.
Is playing into the rank the same thing as moving within 1? Like for the psych?
I don't know.
I wonder. I think it is. I actually do think it is.
I'm going to use my mare, limited order. Spend
so
Mightieth Mare, perform a melee strike +3 that may only target lower level characters.
Okay.
So I'll target here.
Okay.
And it's a +3 melee. So would my melee bonuses apply to that melee?
+3 melee strike.
So it's not my stat.
I feel like it's the mayor doing the strike.
I agree with that thematically.
I think it would say target character strikes with +3 if it was meaning to target you.
Okay. I'm going to go with just the +3 for now.
I think the mayor is biting me.
Yeah,
basically.
I need a 10.
Yeah.
Desperately. 7. Didn't get it.
Nobody needs it. I probably should have used this. Maybe I should try to use this first. Sure. Let's try to get some. You know what?
Warlord Card Gamer says melee bonuses are included.
In that roll.
Apparently.
Make sure that that's true for the mayor.
Big if true.
I mean, maybe it
That's
is.
a dead character if true.
So then you get how many? Like plus 8
It's
million?
a bunch.
Yeah.
So
8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And then you're 8.
I don't think the 8 counts.
Oh.
I think the 3 melee is replacing my attack.
Oh,
But then my
these
modifiers are
bonuses
still
do.
modifying. Yeah.
Oh.
Every bonus from every item.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. So it buffs all melee strikes.
So I'm like hitting you with my horse and weapons, but that is what's doing it and not my typical attack.
It's a +3 base modified by your equipment.
So this 3 is the +3. That makes sense. This is what's doing the attack, I guess.
Okay.
Or I don't know. Is that true? Or is the I assume this +3 is modifying when I'm doing this big attack.
Yeah, this is a great question. This is good to know.
Innocent saying I'm exactly right. All bonuses, but not your character's base.
So you get +3 from the mayor, and you get the +3 from the ability. So 6 here, 7, 8, 9, 10. So a +10 melee strike into whatever that guy is, 13. All right. Fine.
He did.
Okay, hopefully you can't keep killing things. Tattered armaments.
That horse seems pretty scary.
All right, I'm gonna use Burning Scroll.
Wait, why would anyone run the bandit mask over tattered armaments, the default item? You have permanent +1 AC and melee attack, or conditional +1 AC at level 5 rogue.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
What a terrible card.
And you could have. Well, can you only run 3 of
you
these?
can only have 1 tattered armaments on a character because it's an item.
Yeah. Okay.
You could have a tattered armaments and a helm. Okay,
So we
fine.
can figure it out.
Fine.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my Burning Scroll. Do a +3 range strike on your warlord.
You got it.
So you're a 15.
Here,
You're
Jonathan.
15. I need a 12. It's a,
16.
I need a 13. 9.
I mean, it's not good, though. Okay, is moving playing into the rank? Did somebody answer that? Okay, didn't see it. Is this... If I do this... Does the psych target me? Like, can the psych
Warlord
do...
card gamer saying no.
Okay, that makes sense, because this is not moving, right? Do you agree with that? I agree with that.
Warlord Gamer says yes.
Yes. Okay, what are we saying yes and no to?
Playing into the rank does not count as moving according to Ropin.
I agree with that. Okay, playing is not moving, which makes sense, because they sound different. Done.
Okay, mine.
Yeah. See, I don't know what kind of crazy... You could just have cards in hand that are like wizard actions that roast my stuff.
Mm-hmm. Spend it while you got it. Heroic Confrontation. Perform a melee strike that inflicts an additional wound against higher level characters. So I'll just do a melee strike here. Which is... I'm assuming the melee strike is my +8.
Yes.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
I
15.
think
So
you need not a 1.
not a 1. All right. That's when I get the 19. That's when I get the 19. And it would have been 2 wounds too. I was hoping to say that for your warlord having to collapse down, but you have more bodies, so your play a bunch of level 1s made the day.
Well, I've only drawn 1 character this game, and that has been my downfall, I think. Bandit Mask.
I drew characters this turn, and then you immediately made it so I couldn't play them.
Play him.
Okay, I'm gonna play a blast. Perform a +3 range strike.
Oh, see, I'm glad I
Here.
played the Bandit Mask. So I'm at 15, 16, 17.
Need a 14. Got a 3, yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's just warlord damage, though. It doesn't really matter, does it?
It's just it's basically irrelevant. Yeah. Although you're about to have, if I would get initiative, this is gonna be a
But
situation.
your numbers are so high.
They are high.
They're high numbers, so I got to get 14s is my best shot at doing a wound, which I will attempt now as my second limited order.
I'm liking Mr. Tabasco.
All right, I
That
need a
15's crazy.
14 or higher. Get me a wound. Uh-oh, I think you've Voltron. You've done it.
I'll pass.
I'll also pass.
Look at these
You really
beautiful.
shouldn't. You shouldn't hold cards in this game.
If you can't absolutely play them
Yeah.
on the next turn,
It's too clever. I've been too clever here.
like I'm getting rid of these two. I have a level 3 and 4 character. The only way I could possibly play them is if I draw level 2. And I need things. I need playable cards quickly.
You know what's crazy is maybe... I mean, I've got 2 pretty decent melee strikes, too. I believe I've done this poorly. I got the range thing in my head, and then I didn't realize I've got a +4, +8, that if I move up, instead of trying the plus...
That you're like...
Then my next
cushion.
turn, I'm here, and if I win initiative, I've got 2 solid... What I don't want is I don't want to have to stun up there, you know?
A 2. Okay.
Okay, well, there are all the characters. Okay. Okay.
Ooh, this initiative
This
is
initiative.
relevant.
This initiative's a big one.
Oh, the 3. Yes, he got a 1. What?
Wow.
I went from despair to joy.
You know what I was saying about anything can happen in the game? That makes it fun. Sometimes it doesn't. It's not fun at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So that is relevant because I get to now swing and force you to collapse, basically, unless I roll a 1. That's what we're doing here.
That's what we call it. That's bad there.
And I have to decide. So I could. So this is
That's bad.
this is some Warlord. Let's talk about the math of this real quick.
Okay.
So I could take the mare and swing it plus 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Basically, I need anything but a 1. That's what I should do. I was gonna say I could do that, or
Recommended.
I could swing here, do the plus 8 with all the bonuses. Anything but a 1 kills, and then do my second one on your Warlord that's now collapsed. But instead, I can make your Warlord collapse, assuming this hits, and then have 2 strikes against your Warlord next. So
Yeah.
we'll do this. Anything but a 1. But a 1 could happen.
You know, I've seen it twice. You're owed a 1.
15.
You're owed a 1. That's how odds work, right?
Definitely. They're consistently random.
Let's play...
You may want to stay away from River Spirit.
Yeah. I know. That's why I only go eat at the steakhouse there.
Yeah, local casino here.
Shambling Horror, rank 2.
Okay. Oh, wait. When you move up, can I use my thing?
Mm-hmm. I think I have to, yeah, because it is moving.
Yeah, I'm going
I've
to do
gotta
that
move up
real
to-
quick if you don't mind.
Yeah.
React after it moves in with the 1 rank, I can do a melee strike against that character. So it's
Uh-huh.
an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15.
15, and I'm at a 16.
Anything but a 1.
They're
1.
coming, though.
1.
Those ones are coming.
There's this.
Here, no, wait, no.
You don't want to track it at all on the... We can
Well,
do
why
both.
do we have both?
Just so it's easily visible by the
Okay.
camera.
Okay, we'll do both.
But you have an extra Warlord, so it's pretty
Okay,
obvious.
then I play this, and then you do your thing.
Okay, let me just stack them deep and sell them cheap. What's his defense? 11? Does he have anything weird? His reach? Don't like that.
Characters killed by him are banished instead.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do this. I'm going to spin my scroll and do a +3 range here.
Okay.
So I need an 8.
Yeah. Not easy, some would say.
17.
Yikes. All right, play a trinket here.
What's the trinket do? Oh, no, he has defense.
+1 AC. Yeah, tons of defense.
Okay. I mean, I could just take the swing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What's your AC?
17.
I may as well do that. I want to have this thing. Okay. I'll swing with Tabasco. React with a rock arm before the character performs a melee strike. Spin this. The strike does an extra wound.
Oh, so just the first strike would
The
kill
first strike.
me. Uh-oh. All right, I'll react.
He's canceling it. No.
No, I'm not canceling
Oh,
it. But I have dizzying footwork, so you're going to have disadvantage on the roll. So you roll 2d20.
Can you
I was hoping to use it on your second roll.
hook me up with a second D20 somewhere? Yeah, so
Yeah, here you go.
I'd
You
have
can
a
use
worse
this one. It
stat.
served me poorly. I hope
Okay.
it rolls a 1 for you.
So it's
too, buddy.
disadvantage on the first strike or all strikes?
It's before a strike.
So you're doing that on the first one?
I guess so, because if it hits, I die.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
I'm not a mathematician,
8, 9,
but
10, 11, 12, 15. What did you say your thing was?
17.
So you need 2 ones?
One of those needs to be a 1.
Oh, because I get the worst outcome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not
Yeah.
horrible.
We haven't seen a 1 yet, so the
It's-
consistent
you
randomness
doubled your odds.
would
Yeah, that's
say,
right. Matty P
I mean,
style.
it's my best chance of not dying.
15,
but-
16.
All right. Good.
Come on, that is insane.
I mean, I think that's the exact thing that I can't beat is just the fact that you just got the numbers so high that even this +6 range strike just wasn't enough to do it.
Yeah, I didn't really. I guess you had 15 on your starting defense too. That's high.
I don't know how standard or non-standard that is, but like we're actually the same stat line. I think there was a moment there once it all collapsed a little bit that I should have prioritized the melee side of this engagement. I also
You
held
could have been doing more damage, maybe.
I held the make a roll a disadvantage card for like 2 turns, and I think I needed to see characters and just waste time
Yeah, you need to not end up in the front row.
to get the range stuff going. So I am surprised. As I said, I'm very surprised you won this. Very good.
Evan, you want to know when we're getting giant D20s? It's only a wooden table in here. I think we need to reinforce it somewhat.
So do we go a new pool?
I think we got a whole new pool. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could stick with the deck if you like it, but I don't. I feel like I got lucky with this one once.
You gotta hold on to it.
Let's let that deck set sail.
Is Warlord 2 or 3? It is 2 or 3 in the tournaments, right? I'm almost certain.
Never played in a Warlord
When
tournament
Josh and
myself.
Woodrow played a bunch of games
They did play
here,
best
they
2 out
did
of
play
3.
2 out of 3. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Any?
Is there a sideboard?
You want to call that number back?
Yeah. Totally.
Every time we had a question, we should have just phoned
Is there a
Josh
sideboard?
out.
Is there a sideboard?
Man, they are gonna love that they put a number on that box. You can try to blame me, but you did it. You did it, guys.
You did it. We just
Oh.
looked at the box.
Evan solved this for us. Here we go. Giant foam D20s.
There it is.
Stream friendly D20s.
We can throw them at each other.
No sideboard. Great. Big fan of that.
But-
Okay, do you want to shuffle or do you want to take the clumps?
I'm a clump man myself.
I think it's fine. Oh, here's your animal, by the way.
Oh, we finally got the animal. Oh, dude, foil warhorse.
Yeah, see, look, this is actually really great for sealed. Like, you just get 4 elves off the top. It's like, okay, well, that's helpful.
I think it's actually better.
It's really helpful.
Dude, check this out. My rare Vactus Spirits Champion. This is the playmat I
Oh,
got.
that's Vactus.
866 with limited order. Move
So this is
forward
the
a
guy that
rank.
just moves up and wins the
Yeah,
game.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
be playing him.
Oh, I got a warlord, a dwarf warlord here. Ooh, yeah.
You're a dwarf guy,
Fire.
right?
Well, I kind of like him.
Not like that's your faction. I'm just saying generically. Like if you're playing D&D, what are the odds?
I was like more gnome halfling
You were a
kind of guy.
gnome.
Yeah.
With your invisible mount. Is that correct? What was the mount that you really fought for?
In World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was riding the ram. Gnome on the dwarven mount was my
There's
go-to.
there's
Because I just don't like the mechanical birds. I don't like that in my fantasy.
You gotta have a line somewhere. You know?
I like to think so.
I hope I get a lot of green guys. That's what I'm saying.
Wow. Oh my god, dude. Look at this epic judgment card. Look at what happens on a 20.
Everything that says epic are the crazy cards.
That's trash.
And it's
but
in
look-
foil. Let's a foil legendary.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm doing it. Look at that 20.
Banish target. What? Holy. That card's good.
Just take out your entire front row suddenly.
I do like the idea of it, hypothetically. I got a legendary Duke Richter. He's
Oh,
just a
look.
dude.
I'm going to get to play elves.
Ah,
Yeah.
dude, look. It's not foil,
Oh my gosh, I got elves in it.
but I got a full art Brightwing, which everyone says this is the best dragon.
What's it do? Limited order journey seems to be the thing that all the good cards have.
Yep.
And then target your character, heal the target, and it may journey. So a lot of movement and healing. Easy.
Yeah, it's unique. So I assume that... Does that mean you can only have one in play or one in your deck?
I think it's one in play. Wait, what is reserve? Reserve is a different kind of thing, but it's similar.
Dude, the Mighty Mug. This is great. Look at this guy. It's hilarious. And he's green. But the Mighty Mug, that's
Target your adjacent equal or low level character. Move the target forward 2 ranks. The target suffers a wound. May perform a melee strike.
Send him in.
So sick. Here's a little foil extended art.
What?
Human high acolyte.
That's the art that we brought out last week.
There's a little Kingslayer dragon.
I'm very happy about that. And the dragons are
I
showing
love
up
the
in
art
a
on
big
this
way.
Kingslayer dragon. It was massive.
I'll tell you another surprise about The Hobbit. How short of a stint old Smog is in that book.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just like
Just doesn't cover it very
well,
much?
I don't know. As a kid, you just view things way differently, right? But he doesn't do a lot. Dude, you had Kingslayer, right?
Uh-huh.
Look at this. Full art. Foil Kingslayer.
Oh, you got that thing.
We got
Wow,
two
dude,
full
we're
art dragons.
We're absolutely destroying.
This box was crushing my
Dude, you want to
Dragon
talk
Quest.
about clumping? Look at this. This all just came in this pack.
That's going to be good.
This is a sealed god format, my man.
I'm excited and nervous.
So awesome. Actually, this actually maybe makes the greatest sealed format of all time.
Whoops.
Yeah, accidental. Another elf.
We meant it. We meant to do it.
Okay, so we've got 2 very clear options here.
Dude, Clyde Dragon's Tome. Spin Clyde Dragon's Tome and discard a card. Search your deck for an equal or lower level dragon and put it into play adjacent to this character, then shuffle. That is crazy. Steven didn't hear a word of it. But
Not a word.
tutor for a dragon and put it into play.
Okay.
Repeated every turn.
Keep
'cause
doing
it's
it?
an item. It's a treasure book.
You're a dragon guy, right?
I am a dragon guy,
So
yeah.
that's gonna be good for you.
Dude.
Happy for you.
Look at that Kingslayer, though. Well, now I've got the problem of I've got dragons, but neither of them match this Vactus that I got, so I'm going to have to make a choice. It's Vactus.
You're just gonna, yeah. I think you should Vactus yourself.
We're going to test the theory of YOLO into the front row.
YOLO front row.
I'm
yeah,
basically
like that.
doing it for the people out there that were asking the questions
Some
about.
pretty big numbers on that card. So
There are a big number go smash.
big number go. brrr.
Yeah, I do enjoy that from time to time. Oh no, I don't like what's happening here.
You getting spread around.
Tell you what I'm not getting is green guys. Wow. Oh wait, I have no mind comments yet.
Dude, this does make. I'm kind of stoked on the clumping in this format. Like, look at what I've done. So basically, I got 1 mercenary in that entire 6-pack spread. But look at this. Look at what I can play. I can play any of these factions.
Any of the factions you pulled?
The 3 factions I got big time.
Yeah, I had a different sort of clump situation here. I'm trying to. I have way less green than I think I need to actually play that.
Zach, Ropin is saying you can play the dragons. They'll enter stunned,
Yeah.
but the next turn they can start doing stuff.
Yeah, I think they're worth probably doing. I mean, it's hard though because they're level 5. I feel like in these sealed games, that's not been a realistic achievement,
Ooh.
if that makes sense. Vactus so good though, you know what I mean? But I'm sort of in a weird spot on the number. Let's see if I got any mercenary warlords. I did. Anacaona. Not lighting my world on fire, to be honest. Okay. So if I play either of those factions, I can at least get the dragon in. A dragon. I don't think I can play Free Kingdoms. Not enough going on.
Taking note. Actually, let me get my.
Dang. It's so cool though. I'm on a quest. How many? Do we know how many dragons there are? Can someone tell me that? Because I got 2 full art foils today. And man, you can have up to 3 of each of them in your deck. That's a problem.
No, no.
That's a problem.
Although you really,
Yikes.
it's more than will make you a mature card game. You have to like give
What
up
is
your attachment to what should be like happening, and you have to accept what does happen.
Sounds like you're coming to grips with that last game.
No, well, I said because yes, well, that's been our but even starting with
copium.
with Monster Apocalypse, right? You have those moments where you have a 90% chance and you whiff it, and it feels very unfair.
Yeah.
But games like Warlord turn you into a very mature card gamer.
Mm.
Because when the random card that they had in their hand in Sorcery totally ruins your strategy, you don't freak out. And most people do freak out because they're like, the odds of you having that card are so... But if you want to win, you kind of can't play a game like that. You have to always be thinking, what next, what next?
I definitely think
How to adapt.
the playing any game with dice makes you approach odds in a different kind of way.
Yeah, it does.
I like games with dice, and I always have, always will.
Okay, so you know what? Let's just look at these options that I have. It's so exciting. Okay, do I have any Dwarven Warlords?
That's what I'm missing. Look at all these dwarven characters.
Oh, I do. Gorthos, Shadow's Axe. Stalwart, may not be spent or stunned by opposing card effects. Limited Order, your target barbarian, which is me, gains +5 attack, +2 hit points, and an additional melee strike, base 0, while attacking this turn. The target may not perform actions other than to attack or maneuver this turn. Okay, I mean, we could just go and slam them together up there.
Slam it. I don't even know if that's who I'm going to end up on.
But 4 health seems significant too.
4 health, and then for 1 turn gets +2. So if basically you could do 4 wounds, but that turn I'm at 6, and so I have an entire turn to kill you before I die at the end of the turn, and it all falls off, which is pretty fascinating. Here's a warlord. So I've got 2 dwarven warlords. Kurak Stonejaw. Looks like more of a support. So we've got the Guardian here. Defend +8 and Repost +8. May perform Defend twice per turn and is considered adjacent to each of your dwarven characters for using it. Wow. Limited Order. Perform a melee strike. If the target performed a strike this turn, this strike inflicts an additional wound. Ah. So Limited Order, strike something. If it had already struck this turn, then you get to do an additional wound. Also has 4 health. So these are both really good options. Okay. Can you read Defend for me? You roll the DC, and then you become the new target, I believe. And then can you look at Repost for me as well? I think you roll the DC, and then you strike back after the strike. I'm just using like D&D and
Logic.
word-based vocabulary.
I think that's a good place to start.
All right, so what is a Repost?
Limited react after target character performs a melee strike against this character. Succeed with a repost check of DC 20. Perform a melee strike against the target.
Okay, and then give me Defend. Wow, I'm gonna love this.
Limited react after your adjacent character is targeted with a strike or your action. Succeed with a defend check. DC 20. Redirect the strike to this character.
Okay, and I'm considered adjacent to each of my dwarves the whole game. So I can defend twice, and I can repost one of those redirected strikes. And then I can do a limited order to strike something that has already struck this turn to do an additional wound to it. Or just do a kill a level 1. Wow. Wow. Wow.
What is that? It looks like he's also like a cleric and a fighter.
Cleric and a fighter, but level 4, which I think is going to matter depending on what you pull for your abilities, because there's going to be probably some good level 5 abilities in there. Fascinating stuff. I do also have Dark Watcher, a dragon, and Chovan Voidcaller, a dwarf warlock. I got to be honest, of all the dwarven things that are cool, I think dwarven warlocks are probably the coolest things of the dwarves. Right? The fighters and stuff is like, okay, we get it. But the warlocks, that's weird. Like an underground dwarf that's also a warlock? It's creepy, man.
How would you define warlock?
John, you might have a better...
What makes a warlock, you know?
To me, so a wizard is tapping into the planar, like all the weird, you know, the universal magics So pulling in the astral stuff and the celestial stuff and the illusion stuff and all of that. A warlock is just basically a witch. So we're tuning into something different. I mean, some universes is like more of a shadow magic. Sometimes it's like blood, and like sacrifices. It's a lot of, in mechanical terms, usually it's like a lot of life drain, damage over time, familiars like imps and demons and bats.
Okay.
That kind of stuff.
Okay. I appreciate that.
He's got a skull and a staff and a horned helmet. It's like.
Let me see that guy.
It's the kind of thing
That's cool looking
your
at.
dad would not have liked.
That all of it. Literally
I'd say, like,
all of it.
A warlock is more likely than a wizard to tie somebody to the railroad tracks.
Oh yeah.
Dude, how cool.
You know.
That art's awesome. Another Chris Arneson. Look at him go. He's on fire.
Now the question is, what do you have in addition to this stuff? See, the dwarves are interesting and limited because they're kind of like water in this way. They want to build a lot of synergistic adjacency stuff. Like, we're all dwarves, like, locked together. But if you don't draw enough of that, then some of them are a complete waste of time. Like, I don't think I have anything great to start with here. Because none of my stuff is going to get wounded.
Ever.
Until they're back here. All my level 1 stuff is talking about wounded characters, but all my level 1 and 2 characters only have 1 wound. Ergo,
I do know.
Okay. We're gonna hold on to this in the idea space.
I am the Fritch coming in saying sorcerers have innate magic, wizards study to learn magic, warlocks just are gifted it from somewhere else.
Or like sell their soul for it, right?
Yeah,
It's like they have
some sort of
have a
bargain.
bargain with a demon, and it's like you're gonna be powerful, but
There's a source of it from somewhere.
I'm gonna not tell you the terms. Okay. So this is a high concept limited deck. We'll put that right here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Got it. Ooh, lots of ambitious squires. What do you think is the default level 1 stat line? Default.
+0, 10.
Well, I guess.
I'd say +0 attack, 10 AC, +0 skill, 1 wound.
So +0, +10. So our standard is +0, 11 AC.
Yeah. But it has
Okay.
some text on it, right?
They're the same faction, and you can have any number of them. So this is technically the baseline 0, 11. No abilities is what you're looking at. Okay. So a 212 on its own is quite good. Heal. Remove a wound from an adjacent higher level. Okay, so that's not really what you want in the... But if you get a higher level in the front line, they could last forever. Lightning resistance. Oh, cool. Nobody cares. Initiate. The next strike targeting your character this turn is a critical failure. My character. Okay. Initiate. Cool. Squire Fendrick. This is like a whole freaking army I've got here. Okay, what do you do, High Acolyte Helene? You've got 15 AC, +5, +3, standard. You're level 4 Deverinians. Are these the Deverinians I'm looking at with the tower?
Yep.
Your level 4 Deverinians may enter play as if they were 1 level lower. That doesn't help me at all. I have none of them. Limited react. After High Acolyte Helene targets your Dev character with a spell, spend target non-warlord character in an opposing first rank. Okay, so you get a little tap ability. And what's the default Dev? I love building decks. That's the problem. I just love building decks. That's the only thing that I care about.
It's so cool seeing some of these cards. There's some art in the office that now I know where it comes from. This is very neat.
Hey! This is
It is
why
cool,
this
right?
matters. Oh. But
not
would
very
that
good.
thing just die is the question. So Archivist Marina, not to be confused with the thing you take boats to, is the way that you do this. It's the way that you do it. Check this out. Limited order. Your other target Deveraining character gains 1 level this turn.
Yep. I
So-
didn't have any of those cards last time.
So if I make this thing a level 2,
He gets 2 strikes.
these ambitious squires also say +2 attack and AC for each adjacent higher level character. So now they're +2, +2, +2, +2, and I get 2 strikes.
Yeah.
But then you kill this thing and it's all for nothing.
Unless I don't kill it.
But if you don't kill it, but what if?
What
so you're
if-
saying there's a chance?
Let's
right?
consider this for a second.
Okay. Spin a character in this rank. Move forward 1 rank. Moves. You move forward. Incredible. Okay, and the Church Inquisitor, just good stats. I actually maybe love this game.
I maybe love it.
I'm a sucker for this exact moment in fantasy.
Well, it's interesting because in my mind, Sorcery and Warlord are both games that you could get made in the 2020s based on the idea of I'm inspired by classic fantasy from the 80s and 90s, art, universe, and games. This one, to me, like the D20 makes it in the D&D pocket
yeah, it's right there.
like crazy. But they're 2 very different takes on that vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Not even close to the same experience.
Okay, so we've got some. I think I'm gonna do the devs.
I'm doing Vactus, even though I shouldn't. You just got to know yourself. You know?
Yeah, you really do. Yeah.
We flopped. You were the...
I really want to play aggro.
business.
Ultimately.
Well, when we pivot to constructed, you can feast your heart on whatever you want.
Okay, so this is interesting. We're gonna put this in the probably the most obvious of the options. And I don't know which of these I would run.
The quote on Vactus, the flavor text: "My champion, my river of blood," spoken by Wyvern.
Why not? You know,
Who's Wyvern?
another game that should
It-
probably come back.
Is it? Oh my goodness! If you're out there and you're thinking about bringing Wyvern back, call that phone number and ask to speak to Zach.
We're bringing Wyvern back.
Just kidding. You can email us on our website. There's a page that says, "Hey, if you're working on a game, contact us here."
Okay, now let's at least look at the elves.
Dangerous territory. Ooh, let me see this card. It's just shiny, you know. Arva of Reclusa. She's got 3 attacks, man.
I've got it. We've got a good
And reach. That is crazy.
It is crazy.
+6/0/0 at reach is nuts.
We don't have any warlords, but we've got a pretty good little starting army here.
Oh, she doesn't wound when she's reaching, by the way. She just spends.
Oh, nobody cares.
Boo.
It could matter.
It
could
actually
matter.
is not. It's pretty cool that you could do that and like slow them down and get her up to the front and then start clearing things out. Wyvern is an old Nothrog overlord.
I'm gonna put him into play. Call one of your undead target characters gains. Okay, that's a high concept card. These guys are level 1s that want to be performing range strikes. Interesting. Hit their back row. Enter react survey, so you don't want to start with that one. So this is just a straight up annoying front row. Just range strikes into rank 2. Hilarious. Just could totally wreck.
Don't love whatever
Could totally wreck some stuff. Okay, and then we got a level 4. I mean, that's not a bad spin up. Okay. Target within 2 ranks must succeed with a will save or suffer a wound. Oh, I love that. Oh, I do love that. Mistress +4 range strike after Mr. Launder performs a range strike that killed the target readier. Unbelievable.
Who did the art on that?
Unbelievable. Lynn Hunter.
And then what about this one?
Lisa Hunt.
Those remind me of the Middle Earth CCG
Oh, very much.
art. I love that style. If you're making the game in that style,
Call me.
you know where to go.
Call me. Okay, you're already done.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, would you entertain everybody, please?
I'm doing my best.
Wow, so far, really, just incredible.
I'm deciding how personal to get in my entertainment. I don't know if you've experienced this in your time as a father yet, but for whatever reason, last night I had been asleep for about 2 hours, and we have a monitor in our room.
Yeah,
And
but
so
the monitor. Okay.
our daughter made some noise, not a lot, just a little, and my wife's motherly instincts kicked in.
Oh,
And she thought in her head, for some reason, that the baby was in the bed with us and was making noise. So she's like trying to figure it out.
oh no.
Anyways, I woke up. And
Funny, that was the end of the story.
basically is, except for the punchline is I was incapable, unable to go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little in space right now.
Mm-hmm.
Being on stream is already a certain kind of experience, but on low amounts of sleep, and I can't complain because most nights I get full nights of sleep, and I know people that have kids. One of my brothers was this way, that weren't good sleepers ever, and that's even crazier. But I'm definitely accustomed to a solid, at least 6 or 7 hours sleep. You know what I mean?
I do, Zach. I do. I'm also accustomed to it. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at.
I am the Fridge saying, sounds like they preferred playing with Collation the way it is rather than fix the shuffling and divvying out commons and uncommon cards.
I think I've got a better deck.
I definitely feel like the sealed pool is better when you just play it as is.
So great for sealed, shuffle it up for draft.
But draft already does that.
Solved. I know, draft is kind of the art of randomizing through human choice, is it not?
Yes.
Am I wrong?
I mean, it is the kind of thing, though, if, let's say there's 30 Nothrog cards in every booster box on average. If that is spread across 3 total packs, you can only ever really get like 6 Nothrog characters, hypothetically.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be a problem in a draft.
I see. Yep.
In that
I
way.
see.
But you also have Nothrog characters that are uncommon and rare /foil/full art. So like, what you don't want is everyone has 6 to 7 characters of every faction. That's a problem. You're welcome, Fridge.
Okay, nobody's running this book. That's out. Waste of time.
Can I see it?
Yeah, it just gives you a scribe.
Annals de Verenium. Scribe 6.
You know what I'm saying? You get me.
That's a lot of work to not really do anything.
No one's running it.
You need like a warlord, a character that gets something when scribes are happening for that to start to get anywhere near realm of playable for me.
Okay.
Also, how do we feel about the health die that lasted half of a turn, Jonathan, or anyone out there who can clearly see that I have 3 health? Oh, look at this!
Oh no.
Do we like the giant
Practice.
D6s or do we like the blood bead tokens?
I'm a B token guy myself, but I don't know. Maybe it is helpful to see that I have a 4 right there. Can you pull up Vactus?
Heal.
VACTUS. I just want everyone to bask in this. Oh, you know what? I can entertain people.
Is Vactus.
Steven, look
Great.
at this. This is a box of greed.
Ah.
People were asking, can you hand me the knife? Oh, it's right here. People were asking for us to unbox this because they want to see it in all its glory. So this was, as far as I know, only available through the crowdfunding campaign. So if that's not you, and I saw someone saying they're sad they missed the crowdfunding campaign, they're late. I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to rub this into your face, but none of the cards I'm about to show you are legal. in the new and improved one set only released Warlord format. Is the old format is called Alliance or Ancients? Ancients, right?
I can't help. I'm in the lost in it.
So this is basically a box that is printed of a bunch of old cards that were really hard to get and really expensive if you play the kind of eternal format or the multiplayer format where you can play one of any card and from all time, 25 years plus a Warlord. And it also just comes in this nice, top down for me, John. So it's a box that would be very good for holding decks and cards, which is great. It's got this thick stack of cards, which I'm going to go through in a second. And of course, if you're a normal human, you'll pull out that plastic and then you'll just put let me see if sleeve stuff fits in here. Oh, definitely. You can fit a deck box in here, actually. Oh, this is going to be great. Look at this. Yeah, this is a great little... When I was a kid, getting this box, we would have been flying high, man.
We're so old.
Yeah. This is the kind of thing, easy to take for granted. I dipped my toe a little bit back into Pokemon because my niece was getting into it for a while. And they have their Elite Trainer boxes, which is kind of sort of a similar format. But like early on, her just getting a box at all, let alone the stuff in it, is like a big deal. But anywho, box agreed. Let's look at some of these cards.
I love clerics, I think, actually. That's unexpected for me. I didn't know where I was going there.
Tabasco Sauce is a wizard, but he also has that multi-class fighter, this guy.
But that's not a cleric. Neither of those are clerics.
But it's wizard.
It's like a wizard fighter.
People were talking about wizards and clerics being kind of behind the power curve.
Oh.
But I thought he was awesome.
Well, because he's got the oven mitt.
He's got the oven mitt. Yeah, that's definitely a 2001 special right there, that icon. There's a charm to it for sure. That's part of what makes it feel old,
Oh, I just love this.
Alliance is the multiplayer format. Ancients is the old format. Ancients meaning what do they call it? Magic? There's a word for it.
Universes.
No. Oh gosh.
Forever.
My brain.
Legacy. All in. What? Choose. Can you just put your finger on a word in the dictionary and just there's a format of Magic called that? I assure you.
Yeah. Dude. Okay, I'm just gonna call it. I don't know if we even have these cards in the system. I'm breaking it. Let's do Beyond of the Mystical. This is just the top card in the stack.
Mystical. Nope, we do not have
We
them.
don't. Well, this will be exciting. Dude, I love the art on this. Drew Baker, of course. Corin Drac. I can kind of show it to you. Beautiful. Beautiful piece of art. That dress is great. Where are my dragons? For people that know these things, what are like a couple of the really... It's amazing this was printed in the box agreed cards. This is like impossible to get. Everyone wants it. Or maybe you just wanted it for a really long time. I'm going to try to find cards that stick out to me. I love this Lynn Hunter style. Likar Osid. It's like almost like watercolor. Or like maybe colored pencil.
Okay.
I need to know more.
We're making the deck here, man. I could do this forever.
Dude, look at this art on
I could do this forever.
Albrecht. How do you feel about angels?
Target equal or lower level. What? I love angels.
Yeah.
Yeah, in general,
That's
for sure.
Cool. I think I like wings. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just that class of things that you can possibly do.
So Skulk in the Shallows is a generic action. If I have a cleric spend to do the order, does it become a spell? Or must it have the icon on it to be a spell? I think it would have to have the icon to be a spell. I've already answered that question.
Yeah, I think that was last week. Actions are actions. If it's got the icon, it's a spell. I think.
Okay. I think that's right. It's got to be, right? It's got to be.
I have the Shadow Reaver. I played this in that multiplayer game we played with Widow and Josh. They had it in foil, though. But this is a Jason Ingalls special. Love this guy. 5 out of 5 stars. Tell Julie about this one. Verdigris. It's a dragon. Also, where she's from. That was also technically when I was born, the town that my family lived in. It's the first house I lived in as a wee lad.
Was it in Verdigris?
Verdigris. Verdigris, right down the river.
Okay. Now that we've looked at everything to look at. Okay.
Okay, yeah, Daniel Ward confirming spells are cleric and wizard actions.
Okay. Got it.
Dude, the art on this black steel dagger, get out of town. What's crazy about reprinting these, I don't know how this system works, but I would assume, I don't know if on the bottom of the box it says licensed from AEG, who is the originator of this IP universe, etc. But the art is done by Chris Seaman here. And I don't know if they had to go, we need to get them on a podcast. If they had to go back to these artists and get permission to use this art again, or if it just came with the IP.
Or they can't, yeah, AEG had it, and so then they were able to get it.
But this is a ton of different classic artists.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to do.
Innocent Wrath saying Torin Yaskar is in the box. It's 1 copy max in basically every deck in Ancients. Let me find Torin Yaskar and see how I feel about him.
Wow, that's an incredibly good card. Oh no. That means I have to run. Man, the Quick and the Dead is unbelievable. Wow.
What's it do?
Nothing.
Loosely.
Wow.
If you had to just
nothing.
explain it to someone who's 10.
It's plus 1 HP. Each warlord makes an initiative roll with their attack bonus. If your warlord wins, your target character performs 2 melee strikes.
Wow.
Not just your warlord, but whoever you target.
So Torin Yaskar is a mercenary, level 3 character, monster, seer. With a limited order, discard a card, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may put one of those cards into your hand, put the remaining cards on top of your deck in the same order. Well, of course. Just change any card in your hand to something in the top 5 and also know exactly what your next hand's going to look like. Yeah, I could understand why it was an important card.
Dude, it's because these fighter actions are just so obviously good.
I was... like I said, the game's been on my mind, So I was doing a little poking around, and people that seem to know better than me were saying that it's still early. Most of the cards that in the set got spoiled at Gen Con when they had the early things available. So people have been playing on TTS, though, and people have been playing Warlord for 25 years.
Yep.
But effectively, they felt like set 1 essentially had the same problem that early Warlord did, and I do air quotes because it's not actually a problem, but early Warlord apparently very much favored aggro because it was just sort of inherently good to kill things. And then as time went on, combo, control, etc. got way more tools, and aggro, I don't know if it fell out of favor as much as it just wasn't obviously dominant. So going back to the fighter things, it's especially in a non-constructed environment, I would assume their effects are kind of just generically better.
Chat saying that our promo is sort of a nod to that Torin card.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's not as good, but it's close.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah, this is discard a card, draw 1, survey. So you look at 2 instead of 5, and then you get to draw a card. So instead of looking at 5, you look at 2.
I am going to run the Davarinians because it's less choices to make. And I am going to run High Acolyte Helene.
Can I see her real quick?
Because it's interesting.
I'm just going to sleeve her up.
Yeah, please.
It's kind of refreshing.
I'm so happy we got a full art foil of this.
Seeing a game that came from D&D, it's kind of refreshing to hear somebody say, oh man, fighters are so good. You don't often hear that.
Wow, she's interesting.
Yeah, see, these are not the cards I want.
Dude, playing 4s as 3s is pretty nice.
Well, I don't have any 4s.
That's a bummer. But you have the other stuff? She can target stuff?
I have a lot of spells that target my own stuff
And then you tap
in my
my stuff.
cleric pool, and so I'll be tapping your stuff as we go.
Yeah, plus look how cool she looks.
But I've got a tremendous problem where I don't have a lot of multi-strikes.
Mm.
And I feel like that's honestly the name of the game. Because even just looking at, for instance, if you were to look up here and you just say, okay, let's just take a look. We've got obviously Gorthos is a warlord, so we don't really count that. But we've got Warlock that's got multiple strikes. We've got the Gadgeteer. We've got the Dragon. We've got Frenzy. We've got Quaslin. We've got Hazak. So these are all the dwarves that have multi-strikes. Now they're all high level, but I don't know. When I look at my Devranian pool, I think I can control things pretty well, but I just don't know how I win the game. So let's find out if that happens.
I felt that way about my deck last time. I didn't know how I was going to win.
Your Warlord had multi-strikes with a lot of stuff on it. That's how you won.
That was unintentionally what happened.
Build the Christmas tree.
I picked the Warlord and the characters, and then I went through and found all the matching icons to my Warlord and filtered down to 30 cards. And then we played, and all I could do was attach it. The only character that I could attach it to was my Warlord. But that inspired this deck.
Oh.
Because now I have Vactus, Spirit's Champion, who's in just bruiser. And it was like, hey, what if I go through and look? Can I build a bear again? And, well, spoiler, I can. Nothing else really matters as long as he's stacked to the 9. You know what I mean?
Not really, no.
You'll find out.
Oh, sorry, I just wasn't listening at all.
I understand. It's really hard to build a deck, read cards, and listen.
I think this works. I think this works, actually. What I really, actually, you know what? I want a different level 2, if I'm being honest.
You want the generic level 2?
No, see, I'll get this. Well, no, it's kind of weird, because you may as well have the good one. You may as well just have the good one. You just have to spend it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay? There's all of our characters. And then we've got to get
The foil full arts are insane.
15 of these.
The bird, what reptile brain, bird brain, which brain makes me look at that and go, shiny, I need that in my life.
13, 14, 15. Okay, we can cut it well supplied, right? 2, 3, 4.
I'm like your Warlord last game. I just keep lobbing things at you, trying to see what sticks and seeing if you can focus through it.
I can't. I'm not running well supplied. I only have a few items, not enough. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to Marshall's after this. It's too nice outside.
Really?
Yes. Is this me?
Yeah, I gave you your faction.
Okay, so
we switched. I was that faction last time, and you were this faction last time.
Great.
So,
but now you're gonna get to see a weird cleric,
and you're gonna get to see aggro.
Like I'm pretty sure I might not be able
to win.
To win, yes. In a limited, I might not have enough beef.
I mean, I will just spoil you into the reality that I am going to get my Warlord to the front as fast as possible and just start swinging. So if you
When I see Vactus, I have to assume that.
If you can do any amount of damage to him, I might you aren't gonna have to work hard to get me to that point. Like maybe if you don't have enough bodies and damage, you can't ever even get to my Warlord.
Yeah,
but
I guess the cleric strategy would be, I'm just going to throw a lot of dice at you because my stuff is going to stick around. So over time, one might argue, enough rolls would eventually get the right amount of wounds on your Warlord.
And that's true. No matter, even if you had to roll 20s.
Even if you had to roll 20s, you just roll 20 instances and you get one, right?
Now, if it was consistently random, it would take you a lot of rolls to get to 4 20s. But that's not how dice work.
That's not how dice work.
You
throw
4 dice at me and you got the game.
Boom. And I've got this planar guy, which I know is just the craziest ability in this game.
Dude, like I said, I just started dipping my toes in the water this weekend. Apparently, I'm sad about this, but what's her name? Restov? It's the dragon lady warlord?
Yeah, Restov, yeah.
Won like the first kind of like TTS thing.
Ah, you're such a follower.
Well, it makes me sad because it's like I love the idea of running all the dragons. I don't love the idea of running a deck that someone has already won a tournament with. So we're gonna have to go elsewhere for our dragon excitement.
I always forget how much we're alike in that way.
Yes, my tolerance level for playing good things is a lot lower, higher. I'm willing to play better things.
I think you're also you're attracted to things that tend to be better mechanically anyway.
Is there only one right way to play dragons? Like,
No, it's just there's a mercenary warlord that you can play dragons from every faction.
oh, okay.
So she's really cool for that reason because you get to play all the dragons.
Yeah.
I agree with you. My generic, like we open a Netrunner core set, and the cards that I'm like, ooh, shiny, are typically cards that end up just being very good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay. There's my opening move. Okay.
All right. Initiative time. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh, you're just running the. Oh wait, you can't run two of these.
Why not?
You got to read it. Oh wait, yeah, you can. The level 2s you can't. Do you know that? I thought they were all like that. Level 2s you can't have two of the same one. It says it on there. These sleeves smell. You really get into that.
But there's two different level 2s, right?
Yeah, you have to run. You can't run two of the same.
Yeah.
You got to run one of each.
Yeah. I think there's only one level 1 guy. That'd be pretty penalizing too, because it's possible you could need 3 of them. Anyways, I hired some cell swords. They're gonna die. They're gonna die real quick.
It makes me so sad I don't have any level 4s to use this ability with.
I'll tell you what's sad now that you can pay attention. Hopefully. I got this awesome item. This is like a build around. If Restov is too good, then this is the card for me. This Clyde Dragon's Tome. So it's a wizard and that's cleric. You spend it, and then you discard a card, search your deck for a dragon of equal or lower than the
Level?
Equal or lower level dragon than what?
The card
The
you
card?
discarded, probably.
So you search for a dragon and you put it into play adjacent to this character shuffle.
So you
So
load up with big high level stuff and discard it.
big warlord goes into like the second row. Tap this to go get a dragon. You discard a big thing to go get a dragon and put it into the second row. Normally dragons are like 5th or 6th row.
Mhm. That's the one. How many of those can you have in your deck?
3.
Okay. Is everything 3? Everything in the game
Yeah,
is 3?
it's 3
unless it
unless
says it?
epic I think is a thing that not epic. What's the word? There's a word that is limit 1 per deck.
Unique?
Unique is 1 in play,
Okay.
but I think it's epic.
Okay.
Is like you get 1 of these in your deck. Ready to roll?
Yeah, cool. Yes. I need that.
8. We did 8s last
Same
time.
thing. I mean, randomness, man.
What are the odds?
15 is good.
9. I assume you go first.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is what I do.
Unique is 1 in play. Reserve means you can't start with it. Epic is 1 per deck. I will say an advantage of designing a game that's been around for 25 years is that you have so much to pull from if you reset the format and you're putting cards in. Like,
Okay, here we go. This is what I'm supposed to do, I think. So I'm going to take this limited order, spend a character in this rank, move forward 1 rank. If I do, I may perform a melee strike. I now have a higher level character next to these guys, so I'm at +2 on both stats here, on both ambitious squires.
wow. +4 14s.
The ambitious squires needed this other squire to feel gratified.
I got you.
So now I'm going to have a melee strike that's going to target Mudflap over here at a 9 AC, and I've got +3.
Mud fleck for those actually trying to pull the card up.
So I need a 6 or higher to really bomb.20.
20.
Bomb.com.
Okay.
That fit. You see, this feels like this is the starting Warlord front line right here.
Yeah, this seems good for you.
14, 14, 14, kill, and then you fail your next thing. Look at that. I got a brick wall.
I feel my next thing. What's that?
So death react, the next strike targeting your characters is a critical failure.
I see.
So you got to waste one.
Well, I think I know what I have to do. I'm going to play an Alea. Oh, wait. Do I have to trigger an inter-react if it says inter-react? Or can I optionally not react?
Do you think perform a melee strike I have to tap to do that?
No. It would say spend order if you needed to tap.
Right. They've solved it.
Mm-hmm.
What was your question?
If something has an inter-react when you play it, do you have to trigger the inter-react or react's optional?
I bet reacts are optional. Look up react in the tome. They've had 25 years to figure this out. Where's the Google React?
Jason Lang, trust him, says it's optional.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to play an Alea. I actually would love to be able to use that ability. Shuffle a card, interact. Shuffle a card from your hand into your deck, draw a card. But I want all the cards in my hand, so
you can't use it.
it'll say forced react if you can't not do it.
Mm-hmm.
And who's that? How do you spell that?
A-L-A-Y-A. Alea.
Oh, there we go.
Alea. Alea.
Beautiful.
I'm going to try to kill Alea with a +3. I need a 9. Is that cool?
Oh, yeah, get it?
Ha! 4.
Love it. All right. I'm going to play Craig Deem.
Wow, you're just not even swinging him.
That's
crazy.
He's a level 3. He's got a +6, +0 attack. He also has an order. Spend your adjacent character, perform a +4 range strike.
Okay, I'm assuming at one point that'll matter.
It will.
Okay. Swinging in 4 on Alea. Trying to hit an 8. It's 15. We're gonna do it.
She gone. Okay.
I don't know much about Warlord, but I know I'm supposed to kill your dudes.
That's a thing.
That's the only thing I know.
You know, at this point, I may as well. And this is my next strike, period.
Yeah, the next thing that strikes me is a critical failure no matter what.
Okay. I'll just swing here.
Okay.
14.
Yeah.
10. Womp womp.
All right, let's go +4 here. Need an 8. Yeah! 7 ain't it.
Let's go ahead and swing here. Need 11. 14.
I'll react.
My next thing is a failure.
Yeah. I'll float it here. So we don't forget. Okay. Now we play Warlord.
We're warlording now. I got the refrigerator formation going here.
I'm gonna play a Skyborn Initiate there.
What? Cool
May not be targeted
art.
by opposing non-strike
Cool
actions.
art. Okie dokie.
Actually, no, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna play Hod's Legacy back here. I forget your next strike is a failure. It's level 7 cleric items. I can spend it to ready target lower level non-stunned character of the same faction.
Do that one more time.
I can ready something that's a Deveranian,
At a lower level.
as long as it's not stunned.
Killer.
So that should be anything on the board because it's my Warlord.
I'm going to play a riding horse on this Craig Deem.
They're good for that.
Andale.
Okay. I'm going to use this Stand up an ambitious squire.
Spend order, perform a +2 range strike, which will fail. Oh, it's a 1.
Hey, it was an 18. It would have hit.
It would.
That makes me feel great.
Yeah, the value.
Thank you, Jenna Court Initiate. Oh, that's a really annoying card. I think that's going to be one that people know about. You know?
The cancel the next strike. Yeah, very good. Level 1.
Scabbard Initiate here.
He just won't stop.
Well, I mean, so what and I don't know enough about Warlord yet to know. I feel like holding something for when you play something or you move something up to have protection against the thing you're trying to set up is nice to have a strike sitting here. But I could also just make your ranks have to adjust, and so you stun Maggie Poo or Mad Pat's got to tap to come up. But I feel like you might have like a move a thing up and then secretly move a thing up, and now it's sitting there and I can kill it before it does something here.
I'm going to spin the riding horse to move him up a rank, and then I'll fix.
That's a good example
Like
of
this.
that. That's a good example of that.
Yeah. And then pass to you.
Okay. Okay, there's still no threats. Can he move? Spin your...
I
hold
can
on.
spend him to do a +4 range strike with this guy.
So I should go ahead and use this now. He's stunned. Nobody cares about that. Let's target a sellsword. Need an 8. 20.
Got him. Okay. I will trigger this. I'll spend and do a +4 ranged.
All 14s.
Yeah, we'll just go. Well,
Kill this guy. Both of these guys go down to 12.
yeah, let's get that guy. Need a 10?
Yes.
13.
Here you go. I'm going to move here to bump him back up.
Yeah. Warlord Card Gamer saying it's good to hold a strike on the first row because if your opponent plays a level 1, you can attack it immediately, basically.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to play a Flail on Vactus.
Does that kill everything?
No, it's just +2. But then his character is melee strikes ignore AC bonuses from shields or weapons.
Okay, fine.
So now he's a 10-8-8. He's a beefy boy. He's in the beefy boy club.
Let's get a dwarf feeder out here.
Don't love that. That's the thing that's good against dwarves, eh?
Yeah, but also 6/4, and then perform a melee strike that hits. Perform a melee strike against the target, so you can hit again, which is crazy, actually. Yikes.
Let's go ahead and move this bad boy up for no particular reason. Let me just read this thing again. See. It's very good.
What's that?
After you target something, you can tap
Yeah.
one of my first row characters.
Now I can play level 1s back further, right?
I think they have to come in at level
Do they
1.
have to be level 1?
I'm 97% sure. Chat will catch us in a second.
Or is it like 1s could come in anywhere here, 2s can come in anywhere here, 3s anywhere here? It's got to be level 1, right?
I feel like it had to because it's what makes getting like a 5 out so difficult.
Yeah,
you like
yeah,
have
yeah.
to have a 4.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, that tracks.
He's got dudes.
Let's go here, and then I got to stun forward.
Nice.
We're warlording now.
You like that? Hoppity hop.
This is a warlord.
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
I'll use my limited order and I'll move back this forward one. Right.
Yeah, that's just what Bactus does.
Yeah. He can only go forward with that ability, just so we're all clear.
Oh, cool. Aureliane, spend heal a higher level Deveranian character.
Oh, nice. I will play a Warhorse here.
Uh-oh.
+1 attack. I can spend it to move forward a rank.
Mm-hmm.
I can spend it to get +2 attack for the turn, but only ever forward.
So basically, you come up and you do 3 strikes. That's
Yeah,
what we're looking at.
and it's 11.99.
3 good strikes.
Nine.
Nine.
You having that extra 1 though is a bummer, because if I came up and cleared front row,
Mm-hmm.
that's way better for me.
Well, I feel like if you come up Klamath, I'm probably just going to lose, regardless of how much I do or do not have to correct my ranks. This is the weird thing about these kinds of warlords is they're just wasted potential. Because like, what do you do with this?
Yeah.
Do you move it up? It probably can't hurt. I mean, it's a bad rank, but let's see. I mean, we can also just take shots at Vactus.
Yeah.
I think that's the name of the game. You have to take an order to move, and then you go. Then if you knock 3 out, I do have to send 1 up.
Can you send a stunned character out?
Mm-mm. Well, I don't know, because then what if you can't?
That's what I'm wondering.
Do you just rotate him into oblivion?
I actually like how many like weirdly nuanced rules we're naturally hitting like this. I feel like if you I would guess if you have a choice, you can't send a stun, but then if you had to, you have to.
But you can't have an illegal rank, so what happens if you can't correct it?
Well, like basically, if you don't have any other options, you could send it forward, but it would just stay stunned.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like if you have a choice to tap something, 45. Is it 45
Fixing to
degrees?
find out.
Is that what that is? From here to here is 45 degrees?
Yeah.
Or 90?
45. No.
90. 45
90.
degrees.
Yeah,
90.
360 in a circle. Yeah.
90.
You can, it's called standing up. Not voluntarily. You can't do it voluntarily. So I guess if it's the only thing you can do, you can do it.
Yeah.
But I could stun the
Yeah,
Inquisitor up. Okay.
The real question is, assuming I come tromping, I need to win initiative next round.
Yeah.
So I can do the double sweep.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do that's interesting.
Daniel asking about level 7 Dragon and Box Read, how you're supposed to play it. So you can start by playing a level 4 before anything happens, but basically you'd have to wait to cheat it in, or you have to play a 4, and then a 5, and then a 6, and then a 7, or you can technically play something at 3 and move it back to level 4, and then play something at 4, move one of those back, and like you don't necessarily have to even have a 6.
But it's a real question on whether Helene should even be in there.
Okay, Pat saying when fixing illegal ranks, you actually can decide who to move, including a stun character. You just have to fix the ranks.
Okay, you can move a
That's
stun
nice.
character. That's great.
It's like a no penalty fix.
Okay, so you basically kill 3 things. Fine. You could miss. It's also kind of a win condition. Let's go here. We'll keep it tidy.
Oh my gosh. Bodies.
Yeah, we got bodies.
Mine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're gonna execute the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes Craig. Vactus, let's go. Nothrog for life.
Mm-hmm.
All rage all the time.
And so you can do some rain strikes, but I think I should just try to put wounds on. I mean, 0 on a 14 is not terrible to a warlord, right?
No.
All right.
That's a what, 30% chance?
Need a 14. 12.
Close.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna swing. I have +3 to all these, so it's 11.99.
Okay.
So we'll start here.
Okay.
11.
Not a 1.
Got it.
2 1s.
Where are the bonuses? Do they
Killed
apply?
this one and all the bonuses go away.
All right, we'll start there. 9. I need anything but a 1.
Not a 1.
Whew, 3. And then let's go ahead and are you gonna be healing anything? We'll go here.
Okay.
Got him.
All right.
Tough acting Vactus.
Suffactin to Vactin. Okay, so now we're saying I could move up here and send this here.
Yep,
We're literally saying that.
that is what we're saying.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
I think that's a good strategy.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see how good back this is.
I think you did the thing. I think it's good.
I don't feel bad about it.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, doing the horse, getting the horse, I think is big. That's a big one for back. So that gets him there the first turn.
Yeah. So I fortunately I had 2 war horses and 1 riding horse.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah. So you were set up for
Success. Yeah. Nice weapon.
Okay. Cool. Okay. These are cards you can play, you know? These are cards that can be played.
They are playable, hypothetically. Okay. Old Mad Patty. Okay, initiative. Relatively important.
Yee! 16.
11. Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, when you have an illegal rank, the player that has the illegal rank chooses any of the characters in that rank to move forward.
There used to be a rule that penalized moving a stunned character.
But it's no longer
But it
there?
no longer exists.
Oh, bless that. Okay. What does Zach do here? You're going to swing 3 times.
That is exactly what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Sweep and a sweep and a sweep. You're going to swing 3 times.
Okay, so these are all orders, which means this is me doing something. If I assume everybody dies, then Inquisitor moves up.
And if I already have a weapon, hypothetically. Oh, dang. I just realized something. Good to know.
Okay. And you've got strikes there too. Yeah, this is just like, it's just about the strikes. Just get all the strikes.
I mean, the 3 big, that's crazy. 3 bigs.
Okay.
Now, if you play one of these things, you could tap this guy, which is pretty good.
Yeah, which I think we're gonna do that. That seems to me to be my best option. So, in order to do that, we're gonna play Gift from Above. High Acolyte Helene is gonna cast this. Oh no, wait, because I have to target a Deverinian character to get the tap ability. So targeting the Dwarf Eater doesn't much matter. It's still good though, but is it good enough? It might have to be good enough. Basically, I can give him +5 AC.
This thing?
Uh-huh. So I go to 19, and I knew not to kill that Dwarf Eater, basically. That really needs to happen, because then I've got 2 swings, +6, +4.
Well,
back to this.
So just to give you a little insight into what I'm thinking, kill one of these 2, kill the other one. You have to send this guy up, kill him, or he has 2 health. I'm not, if he's tapped, I'm not even going to attack him.
Yeah, so this can stand him up.
Oh, that is even better.
So I need him to live.
Yeah.
And then I need to stand him up. And then I need to hit you twice. And I need to get her up there. And to hit you twice again.
And then game over.
And the game is over.
Yeah.
But also... Oh, this is higher level dev characters. Dang it, the mercenaries. So then, if I do that, how much is this worth tapping? But you don't, I mean, you know that I could send him up, but you also, I don't know, would you go 2-2 on a 14? You're at +3. So you're at 11 and 9. 11 and 9 on a 14 twice. On a 19 is not great though. You could fail both of these. Let's just do it. Let's do that. I'm just going to order Gift from Above +5 AC there.
Okay. And it readies him?
No, it does not. The staff will.
I see.
But we'll get there.
So he's at a 19.
Yeah, we need your strikes. We need your strikes to fail.
Okay. So this might factor into your math. I can tap here to give all my attacks +2 this turn.
Just as an order.
as an order. So you'll get
These
another action.
attacks?
All of his attacks, yeah.
Yeah, I
Will be
think that's
+2.
still
Just
11 to a 19. I need to fail one of them.
yeah. I'm gonna
Maybe 2 of
do
them.
that. I'll tap the horse to get +2 for the turn.
Okay. That maybe bought me some time, you
Do you
know?
have a D6? Give me one from your little bucket.
Bucket. All right, I'm gonna take a crack then.
Get it?
Let's do +4 on Evactus. Need
All
a
right.
10.
He's a
This is what you're
14.
supposed to do, right? Got him.
All right. Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll start here. So I'm 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 on a 19.
Do I even do that?
That's what I'm saying. I think the math gets different.
Yeah. Let's actually start here.
You could totally hose yourself.
No, let's start here because
He's a
It doesn't-
14 currently.
yeah, I'm a 13.
Oh, no, wait, no, I'm sorry. He's not. He's not. He's a 12.
Yeah. It's just not a 1. Is the TLDR. Yeah. And we'll do this guy. Then we'll do this guy. They're both 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll just go here.
Okay.
So I need an 8. Missed.
Good. Good. Yes. Excellent. Okay. And you've got more stuff potentially. What else do you have? 2 attacks. He's got 2 attacks, see? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I could stand this guy up. I think I should.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stand it up. But then if you kill him,
This is such low
which
odds.
is possible.
Such low odds.
Oh no, I can't do that. No. It says of the same faction.
Ah.
Okay. Well, so I could stand the Inquisitor up. Not as good. Okay. Our entire plan has come apart at the seams.
Bummer.
Yikes. Not good. Not good. Not good. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, now we just need to do... Okay. Big money, big money. Sure. Let's stand up the Inquisitor. And I don't... That's not targeting with a spell, so that doesn't matter.
All right. We will attempt to attack him.
Okay. +6, +0, basically.
Yeah. So I need a 7 on the first one, right?
It's a 13, yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
We'll do it again. +0. I need a 13. Got that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get through that guy to get to your warlord.
I know. Yeah, we're playing the game of the Dwarf Eater at this point. Dwarf Eater's last stand. Let's take a +3 at Vactus here.
Get it. Need an 11.
Ha! 9.
All right. We will. You know what? We'll save that. You can't do anything yet. I'm gonna play a warhorse on Mad Pat.
Okay. Let's put Schlag on the High Acolyte Helene. She's ready to come in with her club. Bonus attack equal to half skill rounded up. So 5. +5. Her attacks.
I don't know if this is relevant. Does that interfere with the Hod's Legacy?
Oh, it does.
Since they both say weapon.
Can I discard it? I think I can,
I
right?
believe you
I
can.
swap it? Yeah, I think it's time for Hod to be done.
I'm gonna play a Brine Fiend.
Just a bunch of wounds. Absolute waste of time.
A little nothing. It's gonna get me a die roll though.
Abdelrahim. After a striker action targets a dev character in this rank, redirect the strike to a character adjacent to the original target.
Say that again.
So I can put it adjacent to, I can basically put a strike adjacent to where it was supposed to go by spinning this guy.
I see.
Typically, I think what we're going to do is you're going to target, like, when you target here, tries to redirect to himself and his planar, so odds always fail.
I see. I'll do a +0 swing here. Maybe 13.
Yeah.
Missed.
We just got to play the odds here. Okay, you got 3 cards. You got Mad Pat. Mad Pat will come up on the horse. Is that accurate?
Accurate. Yeah.
The horse moves.
The horse do move.
Ah!
Just got a big old fat front row, you know?
All right. Overburdened Nag coming in on High Acolyte Helene. She about to come up and give you a little Inquisition, man.
I see.
+5, +10, +8.
Let's get old Patty in here. Patty cakes. His strikes do 1 extra wound, by the way. Putting that out there.
I'm going to play Close Wounds on the Church Inquisitor. I'm going to target him, heal, gains +1 hit point this turn. And because I did target a Deverning character, I'm going to tap Mad Pat.
Oh,
Karak.
boo.
I'm gonna, this total wounds is going to be 3. All right. It's probably confusing. I don't know which is more confusing, but you probably won't get there. I don't know. Maybe you will.
Yeah. Okay, mine.
Oh, man. What a game, dude. We're in it.
No cards in hand?
No cards in hand.
All right.
All on the table.
And she can move up with the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Put to 15. That's interesting.
This Nag is overburdened, though.
I will pass.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you have cards in your hand that are going to strike me when I move up.
I don't know
Then
what
why else
you
would you
mean.
Because the other thing I can do here, man, I can win initiative, crack you twice with a Dwarf Eater, and then all I need to do is one more, like, move up. I feel like an easy way to die here is to move up, hit you for 2, you win initiative, you hit me for 3 strikes, and I'm dead.
That would kill you.
Yeah.
It would be glorious.
So you passed.
Yep.
Wow. It's all about initiative. Because if I've got 4 wounds on the front row, so unless you've
Game is good, man. Game is good. Like, this is so fun.
Okay, the worst
I can't take it.
the worst that this goes, I also pass. Everything stands up. I lose initiative. Let's say you kill Church Inquisitor and do 1 to the monster, or vice versa. My ranks are still fine. I can move Helene up.
The real bad beat would be if I go first, I'll mad for 2 because he does 2 on melee to kill one of them. Then you get 1 action. Then
But if I get 2 swings at, this is bad. If I get 2 swings at Vactus, then you're 1 away, and I got 5 cards. Surely one of those cards. Surely, right?
Don't call me Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley.
Don't call.
And you're holding on to
Shirley.
3 cards. I get to stick you with 3 cards here. What's a 15? So you're at 866. What are you actually at? +3 to all?
Yeah.
So 11, 9, 9 on a 15. I mean, that's just game lost, my man. I'm passing as well.
Okay. It was a good one. It was a good round.
That's the game right there. You decide if that was good or not. Right there.
Well, to give you a little context, I had a crossbow that I could play on him, but I already have a weapon I like there. I also got the weapon that he needs to be not in the front row for me to play on him, which would be awesome. +5 attack, +2 defense. But I can't play it, so I've just had a dead hand.
Oh.
Initiative?
Boy, this is interesting. Yeah. A 3. We love that. Okay. Good? 15. Okay, we'll take it. All right, let's just load them up, dude. We're going to dwarf eat that dragon or that goblin. That orc. Okay, is there anything that would give me...
Oh, that's exciting.
What's that?
This is not a weapon.
What is it?
Somehow it's a bow. Not
Oh.
a weapon. Legally distinct. Listen, kids, this is not a weapon.
That's your decorative crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it. Okay. Okay, let me get the cards that are important here. We just swing them.
We were swinging.
6 and a 14.
I'm at a 14, so you need an 8 and then a 10. Easy.
I need a what?
The first thing is an 8.
17. Now I have a limited react. After Dwarf Eater performs a melee strike that hit target character, perform a melee strike against the target. Let's do that again at +6.
Need an 8.
6. And then we got a +4. 13.
Woo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh man.
Oh,
But you could also run back to
Nelly.
Strun, could you not?
I can.
I probably should.
Well, maybe.
Because I have to clear through a million chaffs.
Yeah, it's the right call. I just hate it.
Yeah.
Because the other option is I just kill your dude. But then if I ever kill this, yeah. I just have to be careful. Boo. Boo. Just so we're aware, I hate what I'm doing. Does everyone understand that? Okay, he will just exhaust. I wish this horse could, go back. But it can't. It's a war horse. Only forward.
I really wish I had my rod now.
It's a good
Dang it.
sentence. Over to you, Mr. Rod. That is a good time. Yeah. All right, prepared to die. You got to kill Mad Pat with the other guy. That's the play.
10 on a +3. That does seem like good odds.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
don't, then I get to maybe kill you in a one shot. I like those maths. But I'm no socket scientist. We've been doing this a long time. What do you do?
7 or higher.
All right.
Mad Pat.
I need a Whiffertons.
Here we go.
Yes. All right, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Mad Pat. He's gonna swing for 4 on Dwarf Eater. Need a 10. 2 damage if it hits.
All right, hold on.
Dang it. I should roll faster.
You put it here? You put it here.
I put it here.
Okay. I've got an action. Do I, though? Okay, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Ooh, I wish that was a Deveranian character. Okay.
That'd be very efficient. Target it, cancel the strike, tap one of my guys.
That'd be so good.
Dang.
What's the right call here? What's the right call?
Oh, by the way, he's +3 attack for every wound on the character.
It's only...
Nope.
Oh. He wouldn't have hit you, would he?
I don't
Back then. What did he have? 2 wounds on him? 2 wounds +6?
He had 3 wounds, right?
No, he had 2. Because
He
I
did the
missed
third
I
one.
missed the react. It was +6. +6. He had 12. I rolled what, like a 3 or 6?
I have no idea.
You maybe are dead.
Am I dead? Can someone? Yeah, I did. I lost.
Yeah.
Hey!
You debacted me.
You got dwarf eaten.
Ah.
Cool.
So
Here's an idea. Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah,
This is
show
a
me
cool
what you
card. Divine Bear. After target character targets this character with a melee strike, perform a melee strike against the target. So Dwarf Eater on Mad Pat just aces it before the strike results.
that's a bummer.
Now, if he was a Deveranian, I would also
Tap
tap
something. That's so efficient.
King Garden, and then I can move up here, swing a couple. So maybe it was possible. What was in your hand?
So I have a breastplate, which is +2 armor, which I was going to put on him.
Oh, you're starting to build a bear. Yeah.
And then I have Shield Gauntlets,
Mm-hmm.
also very good. I also have another Tavern Brawl, which basically you choose a character that can strike melee, then I choose a character that can strike melee.
Yeah, I like that one.
So it lets you just kind of extend. So I was just going to attack twice, attack once, play my defensive stuff. Then at the very end, let you attack something, you do whatever, then I swing with a 6 at you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just essentially building a bear to protect him when
To
he does
hopefully
finally come up.
Get one moment where they swing, they miss.
Really, the play with him at that point is actually wait until the point in turn when I can use the horse to slide up. Or his ability. Really, I get +2 for the turn, wait, slide up, get my swings,
and then
and then hopefully get initiative the next thing. I think that back-to-back is what you want more than anything.
I had some cool plays. So sacrifice before your target character suffers wounds. So like if you hit Dwarf Eater with the 2 damage, this character suffers a wound and then reduce the character that they suffer by 1. So basically transfer 1 wound. That's cool. Shield Rune. Equip a token and then it soaks 1 wound, but it also targets a Deveranian, so I get to tap something in the front line.
Yeah, that's cool. Good. These cards that are like,
this is awesome.
Not normally, they're like okay.
Yeah.
And then when you get that on top, it's crazy.
Yeah, this is awesome. If it wasn't like this wasn't my most important character the entire game, it would have been really good.
Yeah. Obviously, I think in Constructed you would have all Deveranians with her.
Probably.
Because it's
probably.
Every card you play is doing something annoying and tapping one of my characters. That would get very annoying.
That's awesome. Okay. Wow.
Well, we did it. I won the game I thought I was going to lose, and I lost the game I thought I was going to win.
Yeah, same.
So, how about that?
Just goes to show you. I mean, that is the thing about that. They come up, but then it's like you just roll, and it's like, oh, there's a wound, so that seems good. And then they can die.
Yep, 100%. Well, gosh, this game's so fun.
Yeah, it really is fun.
5 out of 5 stars.
I also love that we can just crack 6 packs like that and have. It's a really epic. It's really epic because of the Warlords. You don't feel like you're just like playing with rats and weird, dumb draft stuff.
That's what. So let's get some. Here's some thoughts. Coalition issue, I actually think makes Sealed better.
Makes Sealed awesome.
Second part is of all of the card games I've ever played, this is routinely from the 4 Sealed pulls so far. I feel like the decks have been routinely similar power level and tons of exciting moments.
Yeah.
And I'm on the edge of my seat basically the whole game not knowing who's going to win.
It's literally heart pounding.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like...
It's really amazing, especially like on our experience level. Like there are definitely pools of say like Flesh and Blood that I've had that are like unplayable. I mean, not technically you can have a legal deck, but there's no way you're winning games.
Yeah.
And definitely not creating a lot of exciting moments. And it's not Fab has a really good limit. It's not like it's most of the time.
There's a lot of games. Well, there's a lot of games that have that problem.
Yeah.
You can have a sorcery pool that's not going to win.
So, conclusions for me. Warlord super fun. Warlord Sealed out of this set, amazingly fun.
That's super fun.
Just having a blast. I can't wait to play Constructed. You can still pre-order the game. It'll release at some point in the near future. I'm assuming a release date's coming soon. You're going to post a blog tomorrow with an update on where U.S. fulfillment is at.
And U.S. fulfillment is, we'll get an update from Rafe and Ian tomorrow afternoon and run all the numbers and see where we are percentage-wise and anything else that's come up, which I don't think there would be anything. They're just cranking right now, getting the orders out.
Yeah, and there should be a lot of people getting shipping notices with tracking today, specifically. Nice. I know this was going to be like probably the biggest single day left that was going to happen based on the type of orders that were coming through. And we'll keep everyone posted on how that's going. And it's been fun seeing the kind of pivot from like, wait. Now I suddenly have it. Everyone's excited opening my packs, playing the game. So if you're opening or curious, definitely check out our Warlord channel. The people in there have been great. It's cool to see that. The conversation changed from when is the thing coming out and frustration and angst about that into excitement and joy, which comes along with a new game like this coming out.
And frustration about all sorts of cards that maybe are not as good or should be better or are too good
that's
or
the
busted
frustration
or
I
overpowered.
like.
That's the card gamer frustration we're looking for right there. Thank you all. Thanks very much for being here. I'll tell you what, when we're talking about Constructed, I probably choose 1 Warlord, maybe 2 Warlords. I think the decks can be pretty easy to build out of the first set. and then just probably carry those for the next few years. Update them.
Yeah.
Occasionally, a new Warlord catches your eye. It's like Fab in that way, which is my favorite thing about Fab is you choose a hero or two,
Yeah.
and you just collect those cards and play that. But then you also have the dice that mean that even a fairly hostile meta, you can maybe still eke your way through with a few swaps and some good rolls. So I think it's a game that you can have a couple of really easy to build active decks, and then you can just always play Warlord until the end of time.
That was I was looking at some of the decks that people there've been like TTS events stuff going on, and I was just wanting to get context on like what do current decent decks even look like.
Mm-hmm.
And clicking over and actually seeing a deck list is kind of funny because right now in Sorcery, we're up to 60-30.
Yeah.
So 60 in a spellbook, 30 in an atlas. And you have uniques, a lot of uniques, so you have a lot of one-ofs. And so you look at like a deck list for Sorcery, and it's not complicated, but there's just a lot of cards.
Yeah.
And then I was looking at Warlord decks, and most cards in the deck are 3-0s.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like...
I love that, Zach.
This little list, you know?
I love it.
Even the I can play all the dragons list, it was like... I don't know, 15 different cards in the deck.
Yeah, I guess that's
like
true
that.
because you have like, what is it, 25? So you might have 5 characters at X3.
You have your starting lineup characters,
Yeah.
which are maybe one-ofs, right? And then like you have 3 1s and 2 2s and
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Anyways, the deck lists were very simple. And I was like, that's really...
You have like 8 cards at times 3 for 24.
Mhm.
And that's the other half of the deck.
Yeah.
That's so
at
sick.
8 cards.
Yeah,
So
maybe a couple uniques. Yeah.
you have like 20 or less total unique cards in the deck. So anyways, I'm excited to dive into it. We are planning, loose plan right now is still to stream Warlord next Wednesday. And we'll keep everyone updated on how fulfillment's going. And then I'm super excited for this to fully release. That's the next major moment.
It's coming. Thanks, y'all, for being here. We'll see you next time.